Gives me time to join the Roll20.
Super not ready.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up Two's character sheet too.
Alright, I have a 14 and a 7 so far.
Silent. Are you rolling?
Si's not on Roll20 yet. He probably AFK'd.
I did. What's up?
Roll me a d20, sir.
Sorry. Oop, that.
I think you actually need to get in a Roll20 first to do it, but hey.
I'm working on it.
Work faster.
Okay. Hey, you should probably make a picture for your game. That way it doesn't look like it's just a d20.
Alright, well, Lyra, you are doing the recap. What happened last time on Dragon Ball Z? You're muted. Your red light is still on, which means you're, yep, there you go.
Hey, I haven't changed that setting yet. I have no idea.
Nice. That's exactly what happened.
I don't watch Dragon Ball.
Okay, and what happened with the game last time? Also, Dragon Ball Z is over, and it has been for years.
It's true.
Didn't they have Super that came out not too long ago?
Yes, but I specifically asked about Z, which means you could have said, well, I don't know, it's over.
I don't know. Alright, so according to my journal, we defeated an aboleth and collected the treasure. There was a mysterious sigil, but we could not approach it because it disintegrated. Everything on contact. I casted Dispel Magic and seemingly lost spells permanently, and I couldn't cast them. And Viren also did that. I went to sleep and dreamed about a dark place. After a bit, the space began to lighten, and I realized that Viren and Tu were with me. We traveled over 2 cities, later named by Poft and Toft by Tu. We also traveled over what I now know to be my family, but I didn't know their location. We reached the top of a huge tower. At the top of the tower, there were 2 beings, a light and a dark. They told us to restore the tower, to cure the darkness, and to make the people remember. We all woke up and realized that we all had the same dream. And we told Bex and Mio about it.
No.
We went and we talked to some wizards. They told us that our sickness was a spell plague, which was created by an unknown deity. After 3 days, I recovered. The other two recovered sooner than that. Found out that Mio likes to eavesdrop, which is expected but annoying. Chased after Ray, who detected a threat. Another one like her, but villainous. Found Lana and Liana near death, handcuffed to a rack and dangling. And then as a side note, totally out of order, Varian got his first follower, and I offered my services to help pen his tenants. And that's
Thank you.
what I recall.
All right. So, are we all ready to pick up from where before the last side note?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, like she said, Lana and Liana are basically both hanging with their tiptoes barely hitting the ground on some kind of crudely made racks right now, and I'm going to say this is a warning because I'm not fully sure how well this voice will go. Again, I can't really practice voices unless Ilaria is gone, and I haven't really done that much this past couple of weeks for that. So, volume warning, maybe. And so, seeing Lana and Liana within the building, you see a figure walk between the racks they are cuffed to, pointing a weapon of slightly similar design to Ray's at Lana. The figure speaks. Hello, Ray. Why don't you and your friends come on in, Ray? That was a neat trick you pulled, finally figuring out how to hide yourself. Too bad it was too easy to trick these two, Ray. Don't pull anything. You're aware how this goes, aren't you, Ray? Any of you pull any shit and I kill these traitorous bitches here and now. What do you guys do?
Ray looks to be
Why?
because B still has her charmed.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but Ray has free will. That's the whole point, is that you have free will now.
Not when I'm charmed.
Ray loses that control aspect that was instilled in her, but the aspect of your charm spell on her is still in effect. So she basically traded one crushing form of loss of will for one more free form of it. She's not fully free yet.
Correct.
Well, hell. Sorry, is this a female figure or a male figure in front of us?
It's a male figure. From what you can see, he's sort of silhouetted between the two racks at the moment, so all you can tell is that he has some slightly long green hair, about shoulder length, and some pointy ears. You can make out that he is an elf. You are unsure of what kind at the moment, and he's got a pretty crazy looking smile on his face right now, and he looks legit a bit unhinged.
Speak to him, Ray.
No. Don't just speak to me. Come on in.
I walk in.
As you walk into the building, you see, again, the crudely constructed racks that are holding up Lana and Liana. You see what you can assume is Q standing between them, and you see 4 pinkish ethereal turrets, all trained on the 2 captives. Is everyone else following Ray in?
Yes.
Then you all see that as well. Welcome to my little hideout. I've been waiting for really these idiots here. I figured someone would be let on by my spike in power. But, Ray, how come you weren't the one to come find me?
What do you want?
With a knowing smile, Q says, obviously, I've got what I've wanted now. You're here.
Then let them go.
I can't just do that. That would be unfair. Let's just see. If I let them go, what happens? Let's see. The process of elimination. One thing leads to the other. We start fighting because I let them go. Obviously, that means that you can start shooting at me. I start shooting at you. Things end up in a turmoil of death and destruction in the middle of this fine, fair city. No. I can't do that.
Then again, I ask, what do you want?
I want you to come with me, Ray. There's a good doctor that would like a word with you.
That's not happening.
Oh, are you sure? Are you really sure? Out of nowhere, all you hear is the sound of it. And it's not necessarily nowhere, you know exactly where it's coming from. You just hear the most gut-wrenching sound as a very familiar discharge of a bullet from a barrel happens, and Lana's head shoots up momentarily. You see a spray of blood, and then she falls over, completely dangling, toes no longer even able to hold her up at all, and she is completely gone.
I pull my weapon.
He trains his gun on Liana.
Sure.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm gonna try and outfire him.
Alright. I need a... Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Can we also do stuff?
This is because he is the first one to say something. He is the only one that can do something at the moment. So Ray, she can do something at the moment.
And I will use my sonic power to boost that if I need to.
Alright. Your bullet hits, for intents and purposes, it does actually hit Q here, which proceeds to do something very unexpected. You hear the turrets all blast, and considering who they were trained on, you would expect that they will be blasting at Liana specifically.
Yep.
But you no longer see that. None of you see that. When Ray's bullet hits Q, your visions all blur, almost to the point of a blackout. Your feet no longer feel like they're on the solid ground. A momentary stasis surrounds you all before dissipating. Your visions all slowly clear. Your feet hit solid ground again, but you can tell immediately the ground feels different, harder, and with no give. Not like with a cobblestone road or the planks of a tavern floor. You've all been among some tall buildings before, your vision's clear, but none quite like these. Not in this number, not this so tightly packed together, not that all reach into the skies so effortlessly. Fundamentally, your minds are failing to connect with this reality. The jungle of tall buildings is technology far beyond what even the best magics of ground can produce. Even the structures of light emanating all around seem otherworldly from what you'd find in the castles of Arkenton. The people packed into the streets are more than you've ever seen in one place before. You're getting jostled to and fro. You can't even begin to think as people are starting to look around at the strange sights before them of this group of 6 people. Constitution save?
Disregard that. I'm messing with my windows and accidentally clicked it. Sorry.
The carriages that you see in the streets, what you think are streets, look to be made of metal. They're slowly driving by, with the sounds you've not heard in your lives before. "Welcome to your future, Ray!" exclaims Q. The mindscape, it changes again. No blur of vision this time, but a blur of the people, the metal, the carriages that don't need horses, and constant flickering of lights, all Around, all of these seem to speed by you faster than your eyes can track. When the blur of imagery fades around you again, everything looks older, decrepit, and worn. No people are around you except for Q and the turrets. Vehicles are stopped in the streets. Buildings are aged and crumbling in areas. Lights have long since stopped working. And welcome to your end, Zero! Q exclaims, laughing maniacally. Roll initiatives. Also, my mouse, like, lost its freaking not DPS, whatever it is.
Jesus,
for,
that icon. Also, can I say?
Oh, I got my
quickly clackety. The dice go attackety. Time to go attack. That's what.
rolled a 1 again. It's gonna be good.
that green box. You guys can start anywhere in that green box. Also, don't roll initiatives. Stop rolling initiatives just yet. All right.
What?
You just told me. You told
Yeah,
me.
you just
but
said
I
roll
wasn't on the
initiative.
tab yet.
Okay.
All right. So I'm
Can
gonna.
I re-roll initiative?
No, you cannot. I already have 2 of your initiatives. I need to change my mouse because it's fucking up so bad right now.
No worries.
The
Take your time.
DP. The DP is. Stop it. That's too slow. We're fixed.
I want the front left spot since I feel like I approached. What's his name? There we go. Thank you.
Oh, Miser.
I will give you permission. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I was about to be like, what do I do for her too?
I'm just actually gonna need to give you permission in the journal.
Why does it? Hold on one sec.
Yep.
Tig, can you move to?
No. I can move Viren, but 2 is not moving. They're like lit up differently from everyone else, so it looks like I'm supposed to be able to, but I'm not.
Can you move to now?
Nope. Can still move my character though. Just keep testing. Sorry, Viren keeps stepping to the left and back.
So you can select 2, but you can't move to?
I can't even select them. My character has the stuff pop up, like I get the arrow thing and all the information pops up, but 2 is not clickable.
Can you reload your window?
No problem.
Alright. So Viren, add turn.
Probably last, given I rolled a 1 again as my first roll. Yeah, I can click you now.
Ray, add turn.
If
You can click and move her?
let me try. I could
B,
click her. Yes, I
I
can
don't
move
think
her.
you were selected on your person when you did yours, but I will add your turn and put you on 2.
I should probably put 2 there, and I should probably put
Yeah, B's in there.
Viren.
At the top.
Oh, I see that. Never mind.
Let me check
1,
if
2, 3, 4. So Viren, 3.
I'm gonna
Ray,
try
20.
something. I just want to see if this rolls. I'm using the initiative from Sasha's character sheet, and I don't know what it's. Okay, so it did roll from. I'm
But
a
you didn't
bad
select your
roller.
own. You didn't select your own. You didn't select Sasha's toucan.
Oh,
Alright, hold on a second.
well,
Let me add
it does
Sasha
say.
to it.
Okay, it does say Sasha at the bottom because I did roll it off of Sasha's.
Yeah, you
page,
just have
but
to select
I rolled-
your token.
Okay. I roll bad.
So 5 for Sasha, 3 for Viren.
I'm so sorry in advance, guys. I'm probably not
1,
gonna be
2,
doing
3,
that much
4,
damage.
5, 6. So we have B, Mio, Viren, Ray 2. We're missing O. What did you roll, O?
I haven't done it yet because you didn't say to do it.
You can do it now. Just select your token and do it. I cannot stand when the DP is too fast for the freaking mouse. It like just bolted across the screen. I can't can't actually figure out how to aim it or anything. Oh, got a 13. Ooh, we're starting this off good.
Oh no.
Well, that sucks.
So something also happens. Q's gun dissipates, but as it dissipates, it coalesces around both of his fists, and he clenches what seems to be like gloves in his fists now of psychic energy.
Oh, that's really bad.
Also, I think you guys can see them. There are, now that they are no longer psychic energy, you see more in full that these things are not turrets. They're literally flying looking things, flying turrets, if you will. But, you know, the correct term for them would be attack drones. And they are all hovering currently 10 feet off the ground. Except for this one, which is like 40 feet off the ground. And this one, which is 100? We'll go 100 right now. Alright. I don't have any epic battle music. I feel like we need it, though. Sai, you know any epic good battle music to start with right now? It's a cool rhythm bot if you got it.
Yeah, I've got my defaults.
Alright. But to start this off, Q is going first, and Q... Hello. Is moving here. Of course, jumps off the car and bolts close to Ray immediately. And says, "Hello, Ray." Hey, look at that. I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah, for a second I was like, oh crap, what is that? And I was like, oh yeah.
And as Q arrives in front of Ray, hey, I know this.
Of course you do.
Is this copyrighted, or can you actually use it?
It might be copyrighted.
Sorry, V. Anyways, Q flips, and as Q flips, the energy again coalesces away from his gloves to his foot that he's leading as he slams the ground with his foot. And he creates a burst of energy that ripples outwards, basically charging towards Ray. 5, 10, 15, 20, hitting all of you, potentially. I need a Constitution saving throw from all of you.
Oh, great.
It's gonna be one of those days. Let's see if I'm any better with Sasha.
You are. Look at that.
At least I can save one person's character who's not mine.
Alright, so...
I would feel bad if I killed someone else's character.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need Olyra. Constitution save.
I rolled. I got an 11.
Oh, I was taking that as your other one. Alright. So, Ray and Sasha have saved. To the rest of you, I need to roll. Each creature within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take a bunch of damage. Alright.
That sounds like a lot of dice.
Oh, you can actually hear that. So that is 3, 8, 12, 15 thunder damage. And then I think that was on a 2 and I flipped that, so 4, 8, 12, and 12 psychic damage. It's half for the people that saved, which are Ray and Sasha, And then to those that didn't save, you are all also knocked prone with that damage.
Round up or round down?
It's round down. It's always round down.
15 and 12.
Yeah. 8, 6, 14.
Half people who saved?
Yeah.
Huh?
After you saved, you're not prone.
Q laughs maniacally as he stands up, and the
Yushi.
energy from his foot shifts back to his fists again, and he assumes a fighting position. Says, "Bring it on!" And that will end Q's turn.
Okay. I will activate crosshairs. So she kind of like gets into a kneeling position, and you can
Sorry,
almost see
Lyra.
a holographic targeting reticle in front of her eyes as she just aims right at Q and says nothing but fires.
Does she get disadvantage in melee?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but I'm popping this to even it out to hopefully
Gotcha.
make it neutral.
If you have advantage and with the disadvantage, it would neutralize.
So, first attack. Ooh, that fucking sucks.
The shot misses, but the damage would have been amazing.
Yeah. Second
Oh.
attack.
Before you make your second attack, what was the damage again from the first shot? 14. Got it. So
I'm going to
technically, you
replace
did draw
the,
first blood.
I'm going to replace the 2 in that. Okay, so that's 19 damage.
All right, 28 is a hit, and yes, that is 19 damage.
And that's her turn.
All right. Q looks at you and laughs again as you see the wounds opening up on basically his shoulder from the shot there. He just goes, "This is how you do it." And he rolls a 24 to hit. So that's a hit.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who has 24 AC at our level.
So that is 8.
So is that like a reaction that he's doing to pop that?
That is a legendary action.
Oh, even better. Give me that damage, boy.
Hold up, math. Math is hard.
I will actually say... no, I probably would. Well...
So that is 13 bludgeoning damage plus...
God, plus. Love it.
As I said, I'm not sure how hard I might have made this fight, but I hoped I balanced it well enough. D&D Beyond says I did. Plus 3 psychic damage, so that is 16 damage total.
Okay.
That brings up, unless Ray is moving, that... Oh wait, you can't move, I don't think. Can you?
Nope, I cannot move because I popped
Right.
that.
Yep, that brings up Elira.
You know, I've been looking at my list and I'm still not quite sure what I want to do.
Well, you had all this time to figure it out. I am entranced with this song. I love it. It was like my favorite song of that tier.
It's so good.
I think
I can't even say tier. That was just a song for Shadowbringers in general,
Yes.
wasn't it?
It's for the expansion. This is the
Yeah.
boss theme for the expansion.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to cast Hold Person on Crazy Boy. Girl. Boy.
All right.
It's the
Crazy
boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Crazy boy. What is my save?
Your save is Wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16. All right.
So do I go ahead and roll it or no?
No, I roll it. All right. That is 19 total. He saves.
But I still cast it, right?
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
cast it. are you going to move? And would you like to use your bonus action for anything too?
Cantrips can be done as a bonus action, right?
No. They literally say what kind of action it is. One action, one action, one action, one action, one action, one action, one action. See? All that one action right there? Yeah? Yeah.
I'm gonna do Shillelagh.
Is that a bonus action?
It
Hey,
is.
it is. Look at that. Well, you turn your staff into a shillelagh, because that doesn't require any rolls. Cast it so it uses the slot. Or just check off that you use the slot, and then you know what shillelagh does.
It's not a spell. It's a cantrip.
Well then, just know what shillelagh does for the future. Would you like to move?
And
All right. At the end of your action, he goes, "A spell, huh? Well, too bad, Ray. More's coming at you." Ray, 26 to hit.
Yes, I hit. Sorry, I forgot I muted.
No problem. Ooh, that was actually kind of high. 14 bludgeoning plus another 6 psychic.
20 damage.
And that will bring up Beast's turn. Ray is looking pretty hurt.
Oh yeah.
And
See that.
you can all see a very unnerving focus from Q to Ray. But the drones, as you're looking around, are aiming at basically different various people among you.
I am going to try and save Ray by casting blindness on Q.
Blindness? What's the save?
Constitution 16.
Okay, let's see what I got. Alright, and that is, well, 6 plus 9 is 15, so you get off with the blindness.
Sweet. He's blinded, and I'm going to move. That's my turn.
Alright, how long does the blinded last, or can he save?
It's 1 minute. I believe he can save at the end of each of his turns, but let me reread that.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, at the end of each of its turns, they can make a con save.
Ray, where'd you go? He's still gonna try to attack out where he basically last saw Ray at anyways, with disadvantage. So that's a nat 1, I don't need to roll another one. He completely whiffs. That brings
As you
up
get closer
Neo.
to her, she's going. Well, no, she wouldn't say anything. You can tell that she's slightly angry.
Gonna stand up.
Yep, that is half your movement to stand.
Bonus action, gonna do the Gathered Swarm Agitate, and then the Writhing Tide feature, gonna do the plus 10 for walking, plus 10 to walking speed, and disengage as bonus action.
Okay.
And then I am going to go ahead and shoot him.
Okay.
Or at least attempt to.
That's a hit.
Alright, and then that does an extra d6. And it pushes him back 5 feet.
He just kind of skids along the ground and then thunks out the arrow and snaps it in half.
And gonna do it again.
Okay. That is a miss.
And gonna back up there, and that's my turn.
Alright, that brings up 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Real quick, sorry, I'm gonna move myself because I went further than I could. I forgot that I was also pro.
Okay.
Well, now I'm back here because I could only go 15.
Sure. 2, continuing.
Yep. Let's see. Sorry. I think 2 is going to. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the stuff to make sure I'm clear that I'm doing this correctly. To manifest Echo. How many feet away is he from 2 right now?
Well,
Where's my
let's find
tool?
out.
Yeah. Sorry. I still need to where the tools are. 15 feet?
15 feet.
Oh, perfect. I manifest an Echo over here on the side, I think, whatever would be 15 feet away, either underneath or to the side. And I'm going to, so that's a bonus action to manifest it. And I'm going to take my action to attack originating from the Echo space.
Okay.
Oh. I will do a, I think it's longsword attack? I'm hoping that the stuff that's on this character sheet is correct for the packed weapon.
It should be. Be weird if it
Alright.
wasn't.
Yeah, it looks like it is. It's checked off as packed weapon and hex weapon, so here we go.
Alright. 21 is a hit.
Great.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does he have advantage?
Does he?
Oh, because the target is blinded? Is that what you're asking? I don't think
Yes.
so.
Okay.
I can check. Blinded. They fail ability checks that require sight, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
That's a yes. Check for that nat 20, Tig.
This one
Alright.
does not have advantage.
Never mind. Just kidding.
Okay. Sure. Well, I'll take 21's good too. I'll take it. So, yeah, that I'll take that attack and then movement. I think. Oh god, this is gonna be tough. Sorry, I just want to read one more thing real quick, and then I won't have to do this on this turn anymore. I just have to see how far away you can do some of this stuff.
Usually within 15 or 20 feet. I think it was 15. I'm trying to remember his portaling antics with the frickin' Lamia.
As a bonus action, you can teleport magically swapping places with your Echo at a cost of 15 feet of your movement, regardless of the distance between the two of you. So it means if you teleport, then you can only run 15 feet, but you can teleport from anywhere.
Mhm.
So, okay. That's good to know. Are the drones, where are they? Like, are they too high to hit in melee, or are they, like, flying low to the ground?
So the 2 drones that are 10 feet above the ground, you can see them clearly. One's next to a trucks or a car, so you could probably hop on the car and hit that one easily. The other one, you might be able to jump off a car to hit it in melee. That might be kind of funny, might be cool. And then the other 2 are by far out of your reach right now, unless you want to like go into a building and start trying to climb up it. You do see doors.
Okay. This is gonna be rough. Okay. I think I will. What are your invocations? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with some of this stuff. What invocations did you take? Nope, didn't take the one I was hoping for. Okay. I think Sasha will get up on this car for now. Let's go. Sorry, here. I think that's good. So we'll do that for now. I think that's my turn. My first turn.
All right. That
Sorry.
brings up Viren.
Yep,
Why are you
it does.
apologizing?
Okay. Prone, you have to get up, and that's half your movement, right?
Yes.
Okay. I do that.
All right.
Okay. There's a few of these drones, and they're okay. I think I'm gonna have to try using a guiding bolt on a couple of these drones.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to hit the two that are not reachable by melee. So the one on the top and the one on the bottom.
Mhm.
So I will roll 2 of those. You can just assume first one for the top one, second one for the bottom one. I have to keep clicking the character. Sorry. All right. Roll 1 and roll 2. And then as my bonus action, I am going to use Shillelagh on my thing, on my weapon.
Alright, so the top one takes 9 damage.
Mhm.
The bottom one takes 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've got Shillelagh up, and that's my turn.
And you also have Shillelagh up. This brings up the drone's turns. One of the drones looks at the echo and shoots at the echo. I'm guessing that will be a miss. The other
Echo,
drone,
I believe, is 17 AC.
that's a miss. The other drone will actually shoot at 2.
Mhm.
That one is a 17, which is a hit, I'm guessing.
18 AC on 2.
All right. Why does 2 have more AC than the echo? I thought they shared that.
It says Echo 17. It's Echo is AC 14 plus proficiency bonus.
All right,
So
sure. Next drone is shooting at Mio.
Okay.
That is a 16.
That misses.
And the last drone is shooting at B. That is a 12.
Yeah, nope. Thank God.
All right, drones, you fucked it up. Q is going to use a bonus action to cast a spell, and then Q is going to move here and hold his action. And what's the save? Is it Constitution again?
Yeah, I think it was like con 16 or something. B.
Yes.
What
He
would
gets
you
a
say?
20 for the save.
Sorry, yeah, my save is a 16.
All right, he saves versus the blindness.
That's at the end of his turn.
Yep, he is holding his action.
Well, yeah, that's smart.
All right. That brings up Ray.
Ray will disengage.
Okay. Ray will move the full distance. Q, realizing what happens as Q's like shaking, rubbing his eyes, clearing up his eyes, notices this and sends, with his action, he will send a psionic wave. This time, you basically see him, after he's done rubbing his eyes, he's like, Ray, why are you leaving me? And he goes to clap like a Hulk clap, kind of, and a wave just shoots out directly at Ray. For 23 to hit.
Okay.
And I don't have enough d8s for this, do I? I do! Yes!
Oh.
Ray, you're a hit for 15 psychic damage. and you can continue your turn now. That is Q's held action gone.
Okay.
Can that be used on that? I think that's okay, yeah, that's not used on that. Whew. Almost had a dead Q. Or a dead Ray, not dead Q. You guys want that.
Is that a bonus action? I can't remember. Where is it? Nope. That's my turn. I don't disengage as a full action.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, Q also takes a legendary action to try to hit you again with another psionic wave, since he's kind of stuck where he's at.
Jeez. Okay.
All right, that is a hit. And that is 17 damage.
I'm done. Goodbye.
Ray, are you ready to leave with me? Doesn't seem to go down. That brings up Elira.
Okay.
You guys can see the health bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Correct.
Okay. I would like to cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast 8 Panthers.
Panthers?
Yes. They are, according to this guide, CR 4th. 1/4.
All right, where are you putting them?
I want to surround Crazy Guy.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
Okay.
You only hear Kyu just starting laughing maniacally even more.
Wait. Okay. Now I've been reading over this. The only thing I'm not sure is if they get to act on my turn, or do they just get added to the initiative?
They act at the end of your initiative, we'll say.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Q is not fond of being surrounded by all of these panthers. So Q is actually going to. You hear Q shout a command, and a pulse of psychic energy emanates out, and 2 of his closer drones train in on the panthers instead, and they take some pot shots at the panthers. That is. Do you know? I know their stuff. I
Yeah,
have their stats. Me.
I have it pulled up too. I was
Panthers AC is 12. All right. So that panther takes 8 damage to this one. And the next pot shot happens. And these drones do have advantage on these because of the command. That's already a hit. Let's just see if it's a crit. Nope, no crit, but it's a hit. And that is 10 damage to that one. All right. And now all the panthers get to go.
Okay, they're going to focus on Q,
All right.
and they are going to bite.
They would.
So I'm gonna do the first one.
That's a hit. 8 piercing damage. Next. That's also a hit. For another 8 piercing damage. Next. Miss. Next. Hit. Some accurate as fuck Panthers. Wait, that was 3, so plus 5. Alright. Next. Hit. Next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a miss. And I think this is loud. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, you have 2 more. Hit. Go again. Miss. Last one. Miss.
They were effective.
Alright. B is your turn.
Good thing I just got off the phone. I'm gonna go over. Yeah, I thought I could make that, and then I got scared that I cheated. And I am going to burn a 3rd level cure wound.
Alright. 3rd level cure wounds. Roll it. Roll it. Words are hard.
Yep, sorry, the VTT is not the fastest. For some reason, I have a hard time clicking things. You get 23 hit points back, and then I am going to go over. Oh, fuck! I can't click that.
Click your movie pointer thingy again. There you go.
That is 30. That's my turn.
Alright. Q does not have any legendary actions left since the psychic command. So that brings up Mew.
Should probably work on these drones. So hunter's mark on this one.
Sure.
And then gonna attack it.
Go for it. $19 is a hit, 10 damage.
And then need the extra damage. So 5 more on that.
Alright.
And then 1 more.
Alright. That is another hit for 8 damage. It is looking like it only has like 2 propellers barely keeping it up right now.
Oh, actually, hunter's marks damage. I almost forgot.
Alright, it's dead then.
Alright. And she'll move right there. And that's your turn.
Alright. That brings up 2 again.
How big are the panthers? Are these
medium.
rideable panthers? Okay. The Echo could climb on top of one?
Are you trying
I don't
to?
know
No, you wouldn't be able to do that.
No. Okay. I don't think I can. I don't think the Echo gets access to him to hit him.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna have to change plans. Sorry, let me look at spells. Well, sorry.
So many apologies.
Got more Eldritch Blasts here. Might as well do that, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. What when you don't have any other options? Let's see.
And this one's actually Eldritch Blast, right? Not quote unquote
Yeah.
guiding bolt.
real Eldritch Blast. Alright, let's see. Who am I hitting with
Looks
this?
an awful lot like Varen's.
I know, right? It's weird. I think 2 must also be a cleric. I guess focus the boss then. I think 2's gonna fire an Eldritch Blast, 2-beam Eldritch Blast at the boss.
Okay.
So let's do... let me check one thing real quick before I do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to actually do a bonus action, then an action. I'm going to put Hexblade's Curse on them first, and then Eldritch Blast. Hexblade's Curse is bonus action.
Is it a save or is it just active?
It just activates.
Okay.
This is a Hexblade thing. I'll
Mhm.
put it in Beyond 20 so you can read it. This is just a Hexblade thing, so it's up for 1 minute. It means I
You
get
get a. Okay.
extra damage against them. It's a crit if it's a 19 or a 20, and if they die, I regain hit points.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to have that up on them. And for some reason it won't let me... Okay, I can't edit the sheet, but I will do Eldritch Blast, so give me 1 second to just re-click who I'm casting from. I can do this, sorry. Okay, roll number 1. And then roll number 2.
Alright, first is a hit, but the second one misses.
All good. I'll
For
take
some
it.
reason, Kyu and all of these panthers is a bit of a hard target.
No worries. I believe there's a little extra damage to the first hit. I think the proficiency bonus is +3, so there should be +3 added to the first hit. That I don't think is in the roll, because I
It's there.
don't have access. Okay.
It's 1d10 plus 4 right now.
I think it's on... Isn't it on top of that? Because I can't edit... I can't access the sheet, so I can't turn it on.
What's giving the bonus?
Hexblade's Curse, which I can't turn on because I don't have access to the sheet.
That's just a roll, a d6 roll, is it not? Oh yeah, you're right. It does add extra
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's not going to add it. The bonus is an extra bonus on top of whatever
Yeah.
already gets rolled.
That is
So
correct.
it should be +3 on top of that.
Okay. Done.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. And okay, so those are
Then-
2 my actions, and then I can move the echo, right?
Should be able to.
Okay.
I think there might be a
Sorry.
range that the Echo and 2 can be apart.
I think they're still okay for now. Okay. I think I'm okay with where they both are currently, so I'm gonna move the echo like here. I think that's
Okay.
it for now. And then it's my turn again. So
And now it's Varen's turn.
yeah. All right. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, and it's more Eldritch Blast. So I'm gonna do Guiding Bolts at this one, but both of them at that one. So
Okay.
I will do... Just gonna roll them. Let me re-click my other character and do this again. Varen's a lot easier to roll these for.
Ooh. Ooh. That drone is also down.
Nice. Alright, movement. I move... Where's the movement thingy? Is this it?
Yes, I think it is. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, that drone's down.
Okay, I move... I think I'm gonna move over here. I think there's probably... I'm gonna move here. Yeah, I'm going here. So... that's my turn.
Alright. That brings up the drones that are left, which are only 2. And, well, now I need to eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Varen. One drone is
Yep.
attacking you.
Go for it.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And that is 7 piercing damage plus 2 psychic damage. And then Olyra, you are still the closest, or you are now the closest to this one over here. So Olyra,
I'm into the big range.
never mind, Olyra, you gotta worry about nothing.
Okay.
That brings up Q. And Q is going to cast a spell.
Ew.
Olyra, give me a wisdom save. You're good at those. Oh yeah, you're really good at those. He is irritated as he was casting suggestion at you and was going to tell you to drop your summons and flee. But since that is no longer the case, he will instead end his turn. Because he can't fucking move, he's stuck. Alright. That will bring up Ray, who is awake. You are prone on the ground.
Well, I guess I spend my movement to get up.
Half your movement, yes.
Yep. Do I have to? Can I shoot from the ground?
I don't see why you couldn't, I guess?
Okay, then I'm going to do that instead. So I activate my crosshairs again, and I will say, fuck you, Q.
That freedom! That freedom!
It's
All right.
good.
Roll it.
It's supposed to be at advantage, so that didn't do anything. So first damage. I'm going to replace the 2 on that die.
With a 1.
I won't replace the 2 on that die, but that does upgrade that, so that's good. So 13 damage, second shot. Oh, so close. And then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Wow. That's quite a bit of damage anyways.
Third shot.
So that is a hit, and that's what, 21?
Yep. And then fourth shot.
You have advantage on the fourth shot too, right?
Oh yeah, all of them.
Alright. Oof. Oof doof. That's more like it, Ray!
And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, guess what?
Of course.
Another psychic wave is coming at you, buddy.
Sure.
That is a crit.
Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
God damn it! I just wanted her to be up for like 1 round. Sucks.
And she was, and she almost killed him.
It's
I
true.
meant, like, more than one round. Like I didn't have to heal her every turn, but I will.
Oof. Oof. Alright, let's do
Oof,
that again.
oof.
Ah, that sucked. 22 damage.
I'm still up.
With like 1 HP or something.
Yep, literally 1 HP.
Oh, my cure was perfect, is what you're saying.
Alright. That brings up Olyra. As Q is breathing pretty hard right now, being surrounded by panthers seems to have been what might be doing him in.
I would like to cast Infestation on Q.
Okay. What's the save? Is there a save or is it an attack?
It's a con 16.
Alright. Alright, my dice are conspiring against me. It goes through. You know, magic resistance does jack shit for you if you roll a 5 and a 2.
Ah!
So is it does that damage? Yeah. What else is with that?
Oh, if it's blocked, they can't move.
Oh, it's a cantrip, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused about that. Alright, so 7 damage. And there's a poison cloud just sitting there now, or like a...
Oh, it forces them to move. That's what's happening.
I can't move, so he's
Yeah.
stuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's continual.
No, it's instantaneous. It just happens once.
Am I still laying down?
Did you ever try to move?
Oh, I did move.
Then you stood up from
So
your
that
prone.
would have. Okay. I think that's it.
Okay. That brings up B. Also, that does not bring up B at the moment. I thought that was going to end that round. That brings up Q, probably for the last time, maybe. Q is going to attack out at Ray again.
Don't the Panthers get to go?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, they act at the end of her initiative, so yeah, sure. Panthers, go.
Go, Panthers, go!
Okay, they're gonna bite again.
Alright, first one, go. Miss. Second. Miss. Third. Hit. Fourth. Miss. Fifth is a hit. Because Q is, and this is just for spectacle, Q is acting at the same turn as it. He did not have advantage, which is to Ray's benefit, as another psychic wave clips Ray's ear barely, but misses otherwise.
Jesus.
Does it do 1 point of damage? Is that what you're telling me?
You can have it if you want, do 1 point of damage, but
Literally
no, it just
flicked my
it
ear
missed.
to death. Literally flicked my ear to death.
It missed for all intents and purposes,
Okay.
but it was like one off of a hit, so.
Got it.
Your Panthers immediately fade outside of your control. Q stumbles, tries walking towards Ray and stumbles to the ground more. You guys are out of initiative order. Q is coughing up blood, and you just hear Q going, Ray, Ray.
I mean, I'll keep firing into him.
Before, okay, I thought Ray was gonna run off, so can I cure her quick, please?
Yeah.
Let me know
Ray,
how
as
much-
you keep firing into him, it doesn't seem like he's stopping. He's continuing. Like there's just more. He's becoming Swiss cheese at this point, and he's still going. Ray.
Yep, I'm just firing nonstop. And I'm just getting angrier and angrier.
And then time stops for everyone again, as Ray, you hear your call word called out.
But with 13 hit points instead of 1.
I will stop firing. Awaiting orders.
All right.
Ray,
One
come
second.
back to me. Ray.
To explain, it's overriding this. Like your charm is overridden at this point.
Yep.
No, I know, but she's trying to wrest control back.
I'm letting you know that is happening now because I'm also stealing him for a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's fine. It's nothing to worry about. And the bot is still playing boss music.
Oh, that's because Sai's the one who put it on.
All right.
That's 'cause Sai's the one who put it on. Oh, that's 'cause Sai's the one who put it on. Oh, that's 'cause Sai's the one who put it on. Oh, that's 'cause Sai's the one who put it on. Oh, that's 'cause Sai's the one who put it on.
So
So we might be fighting Ray next.
yeah, that was what I was
Oh,
thinking.
almost for sure.
I was literally about to keep healing Ray, and now I'm suddenly maybe glad I didn't do that.
I think another hold person could be super clutch right now.
I'm glad I've had plenty of time to read Two's character sheet stuff in full detail, so now I finally know all the stuff that Two can do. I may have fucked that up a couple times.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, if
fine.
you've got like hold person and stuff, I have like stuff that incapacitates enemies. I feel like that's probably our best bet.
What have I got?
I
I
assume
don't.
that killing Ray is a really fucking bad idea. Like that she'll
I
just
think we.
die if we do that.
I think we just want her dropped to 0. We want her unconscious, not dead. It won't
Oh,
take
you
that
can
much.
stabilize her, right?
Yeah, I can spare the dying on somebody who's unconscious. We
Let me
just don't want her fighting us. That's all. We do not need to kill her. What have I got? Not much that won't be either too painful or I'm probably gonna leave this on you guys. I don't know. I've got spare the dying. I can heal you guys. I am hurting, so I should probably heal myself.
I think that you're the only one who can stabilize her without bringing her back to consciousness, so that's
Yes.
probably a priority.
I will heal myself and go be not here, be away. I might be able to take cover behind a car. I think that might be a good place to be as somebody with bad AC and the only person who can do that.
I do have a healer's kit, so that can
We
stabilize.
Oh, so either one of you can stabilize
okay.
Ray.
Let's go get cover from bullets, from magic bullets. I'm gonna go take some cover. I don't think. Oh, well, I have to play 2 during this.
Yep. Oh, I do have a healer's kit too. Okay, that's good.
Oh,
3 of us
shit.
can stabilize Ray.
Oh god damn it. Okay, 1 second.
I picked up a healer's kit on purpose.
I think that you taught me that with the and Mew from the other game, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing that again this game because this is really good.
Mm-hmm. They back. Oh,
Buildings begin to crumble more and more. You see cracks in the sky. They literally shatter, appear throughout the entirety of the world that you can see ahead of you, behind you, above you, below you. The ground below you cracks and crumbles. It falls away. You all descend into blackness. And when you finally land again, you are in the same empty warehouse. You hear a voice crying out, "Lana! Lana, no!" As Liana has finally gained consciousness, still tied to the rack, still not able to reach her sister. All you see is a hail of bullet holes that are around the racks. And you're all back.
run up and try and cure wounds her.
Yeah.
Cure wounds, Liana or Lana?
Whichever one's down.
Lana
Think it
is
was
down,
Lana.
and Lana has a hole in her head that cannot be healed. Literally going basically from like below the underside of her mouth through the top of her head.
I guess I'll probably
Let me
walk
out!
up and
Let me
try.
out! Let me
I'll-
out!
I'll work on getting her out.
Can I cure wounds, Liana?
She wrestles past you as you are trying to cure her wounds. She basically forces you off of her so that she can get to Lana. And she says, leave us, please.
What's Ray doing right now?
Sorry, I need some clarification. Right. How much time since Q died?
Since Q died? Q, it's been about 10 minutes, but also Q is not currently here.
Oh, okay. Well then. Ray is looking at UB and seems to be looking for orders from you. As if it was back to the charm state again.
I should mention, Ray, if you wanted, because it is a charm, you can still try to fight the charm as well, I think? Or is this just
Sure.
one of the permanent charms?
Well, it's supposed to last for an hour. I mean, if you want to rule that he can resave against it since he was somehow... It shouldn't be able to be co-opted either, right?
Oh, who just saved Kid out?
Rhythm.
Oh, the rhythm bot
If
did.
Rhythm's
Well,
not
yeah,
being
combat's
used
over.
against-
Yeah. Alright,
she's
then...
not going to fight against it. So she is back to her charm state and is looking to you for what to do.
I was just wondering if it had a save on it that I would give Ray the choice of. That not being the case, it's fine.
He's trying to assess if we're actually planning on leaving Lana and Liana.
Lana and Liana. Liana is just crying over Lana's body right now after she finally got Lana free.
Mule will step just outside the door, but that's as far as she's gonna go.
Alara will pull out her blanket and lay it on Lana.
Before you get the chance to do that, a pulse emanates from Liana, pushing you away. Just leave.
Ray, can we help them?
No.
Come, let's follow. At least as far as Mew has gone.
Alright, so all of you are now outside of this otherwise abandoned warehouse.
Where did you go for a second there?
I was given something.
Good, bad, scary, fine?
All of the above.
What was it?
It
Do I have
was
to ask Ray? Okay.
a gift and a warning. And for now, all I can say is that we have some time of peace, and I need time to think about it. If that's okay with you, B.
Of course.
You hear a couple kind of pitiful wails coming from the warehouse. You obviously know Liana's just in mourning right now. Because revival seems to be such a rarity in this world at the moment. It's not like Liana has an obvious answer to be able to try to save her sister. And Ray, you see both, I think Lana was Hachi? Yeah, so you see Hachi and Kyu fade from your mind entirely.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna? If you guys are staying outside the warehouse, this morning goes on for quite a few hours, and at the end of it, you see Liana coming outside the building, carrying Lana, and she says, "I guess it was some distance. Let's go back. We need to go to the tavern."
Ray, after that hour, because I believe it's an hour, has already gone dispassionate and standing next to 2.
Yeah, I can only hold you for an hour.
Yes. And then Liana, holding Lana, continues walking back towards the Bonnie Lass.
Heading back as well.
Can I retcon one quick thing?
Sure.
It's conversational. Before I lose Ray, I'm going to ask her if she has to be charmed by me to be able to think about what she needs to think about.
I don't know.
Got it. Thank you.
Of course.
Alara will try to offer the blanket to burial wrap Lana one more time.
Liana doesn't seem to pay attention to it as she continues just walking towards the Bonnie Lass, despondent.
With or is she holding Lana?
Yeah, she's carrying Lana.
Okay.
Ray, because you're more attuned to this stuff, you could actually see psychic tendrils helping Liana to actually carry Lana.
Okay. I mean, I won't say anything, but okay.
Yeah, following along.
Right.
Ray is talking to Sasha about the fact that there will be others, and the greatest threat is not eliminated.
Sasha says, noted.
Damn it, Sasha. Stop turning into the DM.
You guys make it back to the Bonnie Lass. The roads were weirdly very clear, as if something might have been just like a presence per se might have just been making people not want to be on the same street that Liana was walking down. Could be because Liana was carrying a dead body, could be just because it's Liana. It doesn't really add up per se, but you guys make it back to the Bonnie Lass, you make it back home. Liana immediately just takes Lana into the back, and Rook, with a very worried expression, actually asks for, he looks at the group of you in general and says, could you run the place for me for a bit?
Okay.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Alright.
I'm sure B makes a decent bartender.
with the somber mood, B, you could still try to perform if you want to try to lift spirits, but otherwise, this this day and night cycle will end pretty uninterrupted. Otherwise, after that, you guys will run the tavern. Give me, who is going to be the bartender?
I think, unless somebody else wants to, I think B's going to.
Are you going to not perform tonight then?
I guess my question is this similar presence, like keeping attendance in this bar low, or is it fucking packed in here?
It's still running as normal business. Like, you guys basically arrived right before, not rush hour, because rush hour is not a thing back then, but right before happy hour, basically.
Mio would bartend so that B could perform if she wanted to.
Which B, you can definitely bartend again if you would like, but just letting you know.
Yeah, I'll help Mew when I can, I guess, but I feel like B wouldn't want to lose audience by not keeping to her schedule. You know what I mean? So.
All right. B, I am going to assume that your performance tonight is a very somber one, if unless you want to try to lift spirits past that.
Nope, you're right.
So I'll give you advantage based on what I know the performance was already going to be, and you can roll that.
Yeah, B's actually just gonna bring a stool up and sit cross-legged on it and just sing instead of dancing.
All right. And then Mio, because you are assisted throughout the night by B for bartending, you can also roll me a performance check of your own with advantage.
Oh wow.
Nice roll.
So Mio, you definitely keep the tavern running quite easily. Viren, Elira, I'm gonna say 2 will help, but also 2 will drink some things a lot in between, so 2 gets drunk as the night goes on. And Ray, unless you are instructed to help, I'm guessing you would not help with the waitressing and stuff like that.
Yes, I also want to clarify something. When we got back to the tavern and it was at least settled to the point where I had a chance to, I would have spent a minute meditating.
All right, you can do that. Are you wanting to go to Whispers for that, or are you
No,
gonna
I'm just,
DM me? Okay.
I'm just meditating.
Sure. Viren, are you helping serve the guests?
Sure.
Viren,
Mm-hmm.
are you also spreading the word of Mir as you help serve the guests?
It's like a bad night to do that.
Then you are not, I guess.
No, not today.
Okay.
So that's a bad. Not right now.
Elira, I'm pretty sure you would jump at the chance to help and be useful at the moment. Not to say you're not useful otherwise, but like you want to be useful around so you keep yourself occupied, I'm guessing. Do I need to hold caps lock for you? Okay. I think everyone heard you shout it
I
anyways.
did.
Danger zone. I watched the whole damn GIF. All right.
At some point, if it slows down to a point where I'm not serving anybody, I'm obviously doing the stereotypical wiping down a mug.
Oh God.
Because it's not just drink that is ordered here all the time. Who wants to go in the back and make a cooking roll?
You want to know what's on the list of things B doesn't do?
Elira said she'll do it.
It's gonna be real good.
It's gonna be
Nice.
good.
You got this, O.
It certainly wouldn't. It can't be worse than any of the rest of the people who definitely don't cook.
I mean, I'll do it anyway. Just because you don't know how doesn't mean you can't try.
So cooking like an int skill with tools, or what is it? I don't actually know.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Honestly, I would give it a DM discretion. Like I gave Lowell wisdom, Only because like he's done it for a long enough time, and I felt like it makes more sense to allow him to use his primary stat for that.
Could also be a
So
dexterity skill. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty up at the end.
If it's completely like she's never done it before, I would say int to understand the instructions and do it.
how often did Elira cook in the Feywild?
I cook for me. I don't know if other people are gonna like that.
Uh-oh. All right, give me an int check. Hey.
Nice.
So, all in all, it turns out to be a good night for the patrons. Food is good, performance from B is somber, and the guests are all aptly listening. Raptly. They're all rapt and at attention, listening to her every word, basically. Mio, you are absolutely being the bartender you always wanted to be. Every time you are not passing drinks out to be served, you are absolutely just cleaning a mug. You don't even know which mug, you're just picking one up and cleaning it.
Perfect.
Viren, you have done well to help the guests throughout. Ray, you definitely got your meditation in. You've gotten a couple glances your way because you look pretty beat up and scuffed right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, you're pretty damaged, and while you've gotten a couple looks your way, people in this town have also come to see you around this place regularly, so no one's asking you any questions about it.
Okay. Good.
And the rest of the night passes by uneventfully. And unless you have more RP for the night, we will go to the next day.
Nope. Don't have anything else.
All right. Ray.
What did I do?
In the middle of the night, you hear a slight knock at the door. Your perception being as attuned as you are, you immediately wake up to it. It seems like 2 is still sleeping.
Weapons at the ready. Not pointed at the door, but kind of like the door opens outward, right?
Let's find out real quick. I think it has to.
I feel
because
like
it's
if
small.
it opens inward, it's going to be
It's way too small to
really
open
difficult.
inwards, so it has to open outwards.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be like.
Oh, yep. B did what B was doing.
So basically, do the one-handed, have the gun on one hand and push the door open with the other.
You see Liana still in her battle attire, still bloodied and still with bruises around her wrists that have since been healed before she was released from her restraints.
Yep.
And she says, "Can we talk?"
I cannot leave my charge.
Is there a way I can get you to?
Yes.
How?
I can't tell you that.
All right. Fine. She comes in and closes the door. Now it's very cramped in there. She basically sits on the nightstand.
It's fine. No big deal. I want to put this on pause, Miser, just because I don't want to ruin this, but I'm about to get my food, so I don't want to be like, hold up, bro.
Sure. I can't really say next day happens now, though.
I know. I just don't want to like interrupt in the middle of it, so.
You're fine.
During this pause, can I ask if you want me to roll for having picked up a rando in the bar for the evening?
Oh, you know you're going to
or-
have to give me a persuasion check.
That's what I figured. Are you fucking serious?
Other question. What kind of rando are you trying to pick up, or are you just going for any?
B just wants a companion for the evening.
All right. That didn't bounce at
I
all.
mean, not someone she finds completely revolting, but other than that,
It turns out the person you approached, she was actually quite beautiful. And it must have just been your mood or something, because the way you floundered through the conversation trying to bed her, basically, did not go your way. And she turned you down for the night.
grumpy. Grumpy.
Yeah, my role was absolutely like the most difficult one of that list.
Dice have betrayed me. I'm not getting laid, and that's unacceptable.
Alright, we'll backtrack to it, but currently morning happens.
Let's just mark that long rest then.
Yes, please.
Yep.
And because the fight is now over, I just want you guys to know how hard Q actually was.
I'm pretty sure I made a boo-boo.
In the fight? Yeah, I rolled with it, you're fine. What am I gonna do, retcon an entire combat back?
I got half of it right.
Uh-huh.
So on that note, is there an easier way to search for monsters? Like specific kinds of monsters?
What do you mean?
So I was right on the CR level, but I think it has to specifically be a fey creature.
Oh no, no, it doesn't have to be a fae. It's there's an
She
animal
didn't
list
do-
that's
She didn't do conjure animals. She did summon woodland beings. It's a different spell.
oh, then yeah, I
No.
guess that would be a different list.
Yeah, that's the part that I think I boo-booed.
Doesn't matter. They all would have still been able to attack anyways, so.
Yeah, in that case it would have had to be a fae type. There are, I'll find you something, I'm just gonna link it in chat.
Thank you.
It's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure Q would have still been surrounded. If Elira's goal was what she wanted.
It was.
So Q had two ways out of that. And one of those ways was to cast Fly and take a shit ton of attacks of opportunity getting above the Panthers, which Q was not happy about. And the other one was resisted, but Q couldn't really tell offhand that, Wisdom is Elira's prime stat. So it was kind of funny trying to actually figure out Q trying to get out of that process, and Q was just trapped. Morning happens. B, you wake up in your bed alone. Elira, 2, Ray, Mio.
Damn it, I just made it back.
You all wake up. Well, we'll come back to it because we'll probably need
Cool.
Socks here for it too.
Yep.
Guess I'll get up and go downstairs, and if anybody else is down there already, just check on them. Otherwise, get some breakfast.
You see
Sure.
Liana as you walk outside, or as you walk downstairs, and you're looking around for who's down there or whatnot. You see Liana actually outside as you peer out one of the windows, and when you get closer to the window and you peer out there, you actually see what looks to be a mound of dirt that has recently just been packed. Anyone who also went downstairs will have also seen this. Mio was not being secretive about moving to the window, I don't think.
Ears will droop down, but she won't interrupt, and she'll just go sit down.
As you go to sit down, you catch in your peripheral vision that what looks to be like the budding of a tree has started growing from said mound. Well then, eat your smelly good wings. And also, did you really just need to meme my freaking big bad evil Ray person?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. So, Rook is there. He asks if you guys want any breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast would be good. Thank you.
Liana walks back to the kitchen overhearing, and Rook and Liana both walk in the back, and you hear what is the beginning of cooking starting for breakfast, basically. That a little bit of that time passes. You guys are all get your breakfast. Can't introduce that person yet either because the rival is again still not here. But you guys do have other things you can still do. The day is yours. What would you like to do with the day?
After that day, I don't think Mio will really know what to do. So.
I think we're all kind of feeling that.
Is Liana still giving the impression she just wants to be left alone?
It looks like Liana is just going about her job. A bit despondent to it all.
So.
Is that to say Varian wants to approach Liana?
And he offered to help in the back in the kitchen.
She
don't
doesn't
know.
refuse, but she also doesn't really seem like she answers really. She just kind of.
They'll help.
I think maybe we should leave.
Viren, you can choose if you want to. You can still help with cleanup, despite hearing what B said.
He'll help finish cleaning up first. If you guys want to leave first.
Oh no, go ahead. We can wait. We're not running off to anything anyway.
Kind of already committed to saying he was going to do it before the we should leave. So.
Yeah. Basically, that you just heard that, and you get that choice now, basically. So you are committing to helping with cleanup.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to do anything during this, or?
I don't know. It doesn't. If she's not talking much, I don't think he's gonna be trying to force her to talk or anything. But obviously they are short one person for obvious reasons, so he is trying to help.
All right. Then yeah, you help. You don't really get in her way. You give her plenty of room to do all the things. Kind of like you know you're in an awkward spot, but you also still want to help her out right now, type of deal. And when it's all said and done, as you're about to walk back to the bar proper, she does whisper "thank you" to you as you walk through the doors.
He'll He'll just nod, I think. He'd try not to push anything. She needs time.
And did you, because you turned around and nodded at her, you actually see her eyes do still water up a little bit, and tears begin streaming again,
Mm-hmm.
and then you walk out.
Yeah.
So back in the bar proper, what would you guys like to do now?
Sounded like B knew where we were going.
Oh, I have ideas, dear, but I don't think they're very useful.
Still
Totally
got
spelled
that.
it wrong, Sai, but we get the point.
We
I
still got
mean-
that circus job.
Yes, shall we go betray some fellow performers then?
He still got a positive. Oh my gosh.
I don't feel like it's. Would hope that it's trying to prove their innocence.
Yes, yes, let's go.
That's ass. Is everyone in agreement? Circus to a circus you shall go.
Sure.
All right. This is actually like the day after the circus has arrived.
We go to the circus.
My question is, are they still setting up or are they performing already?
Looks to be like they're still setting up.
Got it.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to talk to them, like if they're busy getting ready.
And probably won't get. Most likely won't give us much time of the day at this point if they're busy setting up still.
All right. So you guys pretty quickly proceed out of the western gate of the town. Head a little north from there so you can get to where the circus proper is setting up. And when you get there, yes, you do indeed see that they're still setting up. Actually, what you see specifically is that they're setting the final spokes in the tent. That this is actually a rather large walled tent, and you see an elephant being escorted into said tent.
Hey, Darren,
Tick.
it's one of your elephants.
Can I buy it for 200 gold? I have enough gold to buy this elephant.
Ah, lass, the elephant isn't for sale, or else we would not be able to perform. You hear a surprising voice come up from behind you, seemingly as if he snuck up on all of you.
Oh, who are you?
Ah, I'm the leader of the circus troupe. You can call me Belgrand.
What does Belgrand look like?
He looks like a very dark-skinned elf with pointy ears. He has white hair, and he has very vibrantly green eyes.
I apologize for this, guys, but Ray definitely would have pulled her weapon and pointed it at him.
Oh no.
Ray, why?
Because he snuck up on us.
No, that was B. That was B. I know why you
Sorry.
did it. B doesn't
Um,
do this.
Precaution.
Ah, none of that now, none of that. I just need to make sure, much like you are making sure with me, that we are all friendly here.
Then why did you sneak
And-
up?
I sort of can't help it. Look at me. I sneak around everywhere.
Ray will put her weapon away, but is absolutely keeping her eye on him.
He gives you a wink, because that's what everyone in this world does. They wink at each other. But you look like a clergyman. I am sorry, but what would you need with an elephant?
Oh no, that was me asking out of character.
Totally in. Too late.
Yeah, totally in.
Too late.
No. He doesn't need an elephant.
He seems to have a fascination with them for some reason. I don't know why.
Right? It's crazy. Be in a much better position to proselytize Mir from if he's on top of an elephant. That's all.
Oh, so you want to make a temple for Mir on top of an elephant?
Sure, why
No.
not?
A mobile temple.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen something like that before.
I don't know if it's necessarily a temple. He just looks super spiffy up there, giving the word.
You got us new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's worth a
sorry.
shot.
I cannot really help you with this elephant endeavor, for mine is not for sale. However, I've heard tell of a place across the sea that might be able to sell them for you.
Oh dear.
Oh,
You
there
can't
you
just
go.
say that and not tell us where it is.
It's been quite a while though. I can't really remember the name. And I don't know if you recall, but the seas have become quite perilous to travel of late.
They have?
Have we heard that? Is that new to us?
You've heard rumors of it, but no confirmation of it. Basically, no trade has been done with the other continent since you guys can remember at this point.
Oh, that's right. Wait, as long as we can remember, how did O and I get here?
So you two were basically the last of what was a merchant ship that was able to cross. There were a few more, obviously, for like a couple more weeks or whatnot, and then it's basically just slowly stops over the past year that you guys have been together. The rumors, especially circulating around the Bonnie Lass, is that travel just couldn't be done to the other continent, and then those rumors basically faded because that just became the norm. So it's pretty much just been trade from within this continent from the sea. They basically just travel around this own continent for their sea trade.
Got it. Thank you.
First things, we're cut off from the other continents at this point.
Is there anything else I might help you guys with? What brings you here? We're not even ready to perform yet.
We're super excited about the circus.
Yes,
Yes,
that part
it's quite
we're
the bit to
very
be
excited
excited
about.
about.
When does this circus begin?
I would give us another 2 days, or we have to wrangle the lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, they are quite hard to wrangle.
That's a long
But
time.
not the elephants.
Well, as you can see, the elephant is already wrangled for. We only have one, but a one elephant performance is quite a bit.
I see.
If it's
I
going to
can't wait
take
to watch.
that long to set up, do you need help?
Nah, we've got that all covered. We've got plenty of people working the circus. Is there anything else I can help you with?
How many people are working the circus?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people.
How long has this circus been together?
We've been a traveling troupe for going on about 4 years now. Yeah, we've made quite a business traveling around.
Sounds like it.
That means the show's gonna be real good. You've really got your chemistry worked out and stuff.
Yeah, we've had quite a bit of time to focus on it.
Sounds like it's going to be a great show.
Give me perception checks.
Everybody?
You got it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Am I rolling? I'm gonna roll Sasha's because
This roller
Oh,
hates
boy.
me. I want to put it in jail.
I am assuming Ray might not. There it is. I wasn't sure if Ray'd be able to.
Got him.
All right. Olira, Viren, and Ray. You all see more of the people milling about as they're doing their work. But more importantly, you see that none of the more common-looking folk are making any sort of look in your guys' direction at all. They all seem to be like having an aversion to either you guys or to. I said his name and I forgot it already. Damn, man, I'm bad at names.
Belgrand.
Belgrand.
Belgrand. It was Bell
Well,
something.
that's weird.
Ah, what might be weird?
No, damn it. The elephant. The elephant is weird.
What's so weird about an elephant? I thought you were interested in purchasing one.
That's why I'm interested in purchasing it.
But what would be weird about it? It's just an elephant. They're large creatures.
How many elephants do you see most of the time, aside from this one?
Well, on the other continent, probably quite a bit, since that's where I got this one, but otherwise I wouldn't tell you. They're exotic for a reason.
Exactly.
But what's weird about exoticism?
Nothing. There's just not that many elephants on this continent now that we can't get any more of them.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Anyways, as long as you, don't hassle any of my workers, you're welcome to look around, I guess. But again, don't disturb them. They do have plenty of work to do.
So
Okay.
are you the ringmaster?
I told you I'm the leader of the troop. Why are you giving me another title? I don't need to be known as the Ringmaster. What do you think this is, the Ringling Brothers Circus?
It is a catchy name. What is the name of the circus?
We don't have a name. We're just currently known as the Carnival Troupe because there's only one carnival here. So we travel around.
Belgrand, do you by chance need an extra performer for this stop?
What could your performance be?
I
He
sing, I dance.
literally
I make you love me.
apprises you very lewdly with his eyes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, he made a show of it and everything, too.
Oh yeah,
I-
Bee's kind of like angling herself, kind of showing off a little bit.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, do you
Uh,
need some privacy?
Hold on! Hold on!
Oh, we had a rogue cat.
I was like, what the hell's going on?
Cat trying to escape.
Our cats have figured out the shoji screen.
Oh no. Everyone's cats are.
Oh yeah,
getting
that
smart.
definitely pushed it open. Sorry about that. No, he is not attacking you guys. There was a surprise kitty.
I have a theater of the mind question.
Sure.
Is there room to go around the elephant to a side where Belgrand can't be seen or can't see Viren, but he can see other workers at the thing?
What theater of the mind? I don't know what you're talking about. You guys can see everything.
Hey. Oh, nice.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, right?
Where's the elephant on here?
Let's see.
Oh,
so there
it's
are
already
1,
in its
2,
tent.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn it.
So there are sextuplets in here, all the same
Wow,
looking.
they all-
This is really weird.
I mean, it is a circus. Maybe that's the draw.
What is Belgrand, by the way? I missed it. Was he a gnome or a
Sounds like
dwarf?
he's a drow.
He's a drow.
Oh, my bad.
B, right there. Haha.
Are we allowed? Can we go in there, or is he gonna yell at us? What happens?
You can
if
walk
I-
around. As he said,
Okay.
just don't disturb the workers.
Okay. I'm going in there, but I want to go in there in such a way as to no longer be in view of him. So I'm trying to figure out where I can go. That's like essentially like somewhere over here where the visibility becomes 0 to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that. There are immediately a few others that are watching you now, though.
Great. That's what I was checking. I'm doing this for science. I wanted to see what was affecting them not looking at me. Nobody else is coming in here though, so I just went by myself. Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Baron has wandered off.
Is... I hope he's okay. He kind of just wandered off.
Feel free. You can wander. I feel as if I will need to talk with this one about any business prospects, though.
Sounds like it.
So you would like to sell your dancing, as it were, correct?
Just, yes, I guess, an offer of an additional performer. I will, of course, require a fee, but not a hefty one.
Oh, and what would your normal fee be?
I'm open to offers.
He kind of thinks about it a little bit. And he says, well, I feel that would depend on how much you can draw in. How much do you think you can draw in? How popular might you be?
She's really
Oh,
popular.
you mean you haven't heard of my reputation at the Bonnie Lass, then?
Ah, so you have a reputation at a tavern, as it were. Although I don't recall this Bonnie Lass. I've been through here before. It was not known by this a year ago.
That's
There are only
because
two
I
taverns.
wasn't there.
Which one would it be? Would it be the western one or the eastern one?
The eastern one.
Sai is trying to go crazy in chat.
Should we perhaps go inside to have a private conversation if we're going to talk business?
Maybe inside one of the smaller tents. I would not go in any of the bigger ones unless you actually want those lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my, they would tear you apart.
It's your
we wouldn't
home.
want
Lead
that.
the way, please.
Oh boy, I'm really glad Baron didn't hear that. I'm gonna go look in one of these fucking tents.
Is Varen about to go into the tent that he's closest to?
I mean, look inside, yeah, probably. Can he? Oh, it's the elephant. That's where it went. I found it.
So you two basically go off Bufu there were somewhere.
Oh, okay, bye, Bee.
Bye, B.
I'll
Yell
be
if you need any
back.
help.
Got it.
I can't believe you have an actual token for the elephant.
So Viren pokes his head in. The carnival hand on the outside says, watch it. Oh, you already did it.
Yeah.
And you just hear, like, I can't do an elephant sound, just roar in your face right next to you.
Yeah.
You almost go deaf how loud it is as you shock the elephant.
Oh god, I should probably leave. Too loud.
You walk back outside and he says, I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you.
Yep, you did.
Quick, somebody call Liam. Get the elephant noise.
Hey, Varen.
Hi. Perfect, nailed it.
So what are the rest? I've walked around and I've seen like a handful of people. What do the rest of the people look like? The circus hands and
Do they all
performers. And...
Do they all look
Fucking
weirdly the
circus
same?
hands. I don't care to describe them all. They look like circus hands.
But they are
Just-
looking at us now? Like, now that Belgrand isn't around?
Humans?
So human, tiefling, human, dark elf. There you go. More specifically, it has seemed like the ones that seem like they're armored up, either for a performance of their own that they might be practicing, or just because they are basically the guards of the carnival if guards are needed. The ones that are armored up are the ones that have been watching you guys as you go around the camp. You also cannot enter buildings, I'm pretty sure, unless I put you there myself.
Well, Ira wants to see what's in this tent too.
She
I think
really
we
wants
should.
to see what's inside the
Yeah.
tent.
She was
I think
trying
she
to peek in it.
I think she should see what's inside this tent.
And the guard again warns, all right, you've already surprised the elephant once. If another one goes in there, I can't be guilty for whatever the elephant does.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, she can probably handle it. She's good with animals.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to that nighttime conversation period.
Oh, I'll just put that on the mark of things we have to go back to. Right now we've got 2.
No big deal.
I'm sure we'll have like 6 by the time we're done.
Probably.
I mean, why stop with one tent? Viren and Alera should go in another tent. Who do you think? There's 3 more. Which one? Yeah,
so
you pick Alera.
that tent, the other 3 tents are not just closed off, but they're also like iron barred off. Like the tents
Okay.
themselves, the only tent part of it is the top portion, the roof portion, and the rest of it seems like it's made out of some quickly thrown together wood with the bars. But you can see through the bars as you kind of shift the curtain that's also dangling over the bars out of the way a little bit, that there is a lion in this tent, a tiger in this tent, and a bear in this tent.
Great.
Oh my.
Oh my.
He was totally truthful. I am so excited for this circus.
It should be a lot of fun.
And you can tell that the sextuplets, as it were, they're not sextuplets, but we'll go by that for now since that's what Sai tried attaching to, have not just been avoiding the gaze of, now that you are all dispersed and looking around, you can tell more clearly that they were definitely avoiding the gaze of the drow Belgrand, and it looks like they're also basically just trying not to cause enough trouble to make any of the guards also catch their attention. And as if on cue of saying that, you actually hear, oh shit, and then you hear, I heard that. All right, you fucked up. Let's do this. And like a guard goes over here as a wagon wheel falls off the wagon that the person was trying to replace, and he pulls a whip off his belt and slaps the shit out of the commoner with it, basically.
Hey, why are you doing that?
I'm sorry. All I can think of, he just takes the whip out and then just beats him with it, like not actually whipping him.
Not
Not actually whipping him,
hitting
just
him.
That's not how you use that.
And the commoner, after a couple of times of that, gets back up and proceeds to try to fix the wagon wheel again, and the guard walks back. And since you guys are now in his spot, he says, "Fuck do you want?"
What was that
Just
about?
heard a noise.
Person wasn't doing their job. She got disciplined for it. Got a problem with it? Go take it up with my boss. Go away now.
Your boss let us said that we could look around.
And now I feel you're too close to me, so go away.
Like, is this? Just move one square to the side.
Right?
If you guys are gonna kick off a fight, I would like to have my conversation before everything erupts into chaos, please.
Not
no, it's going
fighting.
to be in the middle. It's
Fighting.
going to be the worst time.
Yeah. You're gonna start hearing noise like while you're trying to get your contract signed.
I kind of just wonder how much of you guys are just playing with the line of sight issues.
It's a little both. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so moving to the conversation with B and Belgrand. So you guys go back to a tent, and he says, "All right, you've caught my attention, but I would need to know more of what you actually want in mind. I'm not going to just make you a blind offer. Give me an offer, or we don't have a deal."
Well, shall I audition for you? Maybe you can assess what I'm worth.
So out of game, I can super tell that Bex does not want to put a money amount to this because she totally doesn't know what to put a money amount to for it.
I have a plan. I'm going for something specific.
Make your performance then. He will sit back and watch your performance. It's kind of cramped in the tent. You only have about, we'll say like 6 feet worth of movement to dance in.
The dice, this roller, you guys. But I'm also trying to charm him, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
Also trying to charm him. Oh, hold on a second. I don't need Panthers anymore because someone moves. Let's go. Oh, too far back. Too far back.
If I could throw this roller in jail, I absolutely fucking would. It's so terrible to me today.
All right. Charm is wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom, DC 16.
He fails it.
Great, now that I have your attention, I have some questions I'm hoping you can answer for me.
Yes.
Do you and your troupe have any plans to do anything other than perform while you're here in town?
Yes.
And those would be...
To activate the sigil.
Oh, of course. Okay, hold on a second. I guess I need to take notes, don't I?
Yeah, I guess you do. This seems safe. Don't all circus troops activate the sigil in addition to running a circus?
And which sigil would that be, dear?
He looks at you confused. The sigil.
Yes, where? Where is this sigil you're talking about?
In the castle.
Well, to be honest, I think what I want and what the rest of my group wants is quite different, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a suggestion to you if you don't mind. The mayor is on to you, as are her guards. It's my sincere suggestion as a fellow performer that you either leave or just perform and don't follow through with the rest of your plan.
Noted.
So you're still going to do it, is what you're saying.
You only suggested. You did not say whether I have to or not.
Yes, well, an hour from now you'll have free will again, so it's not really very useful for me to tell you what to do.
But for this hour, I am yours.
Yes, well aware. Well, I'm not going to turn you in, but I sincerely suggest that you don't do what you're thinking about doing.
He gives you another nod.
Oh well, we have 58 minutes. Whatever shall we do with all this time?
Whatever shall we do with this time indeed? I am at your call, my lady.
Yeah, Bee's gonna jump this guy because she's.
There's
pissing
the
off.
sex she wanted. Well, he's in your control, so that fades to black quickly. Well, alright, back to you guys.
Which
Hmm.
guys?
You guys?
Well, we're
Us
in
outside looking
several
around.
several groups.
Mhm.
So which group?
I don't care. One of you say what you're doing.
Checking on the lady that got beat.
Mm-hmm.
The lady that got beat is trying her best to ignore you guys and finish her work.
Can she be healed?
Well, you can't see her right now, I don't think, from the
No, apparently I'm blocked by things. I'm blocked by dynamic lighting. How do I get through this? Oh, hi. Is there
Hi.
anything back there? Is there anything back there? Because I can't see back there.
Oh, there's a cart and a person.
Yeah.
What?
Bye.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I heal
Sure.
them?
She flinches away from you, but she's still just trying to do her work and ignore you, so you can heal her if you want.
I'll use some of my healing pool. How injured do they appear to be on a visual scale?
The back of her shirt's ripped a bit as the whip lashed through it, and other than that, you see a red streak that seems to be bleeding, trickling down her back.
I will use 1d6 and see how that goes. How do I roll it this way? Nope, that just pastes you what it is. So I'm just gonna roll 1d6. Okay. Is it this? There. For healing.
Alright, she is completely healed to full.
Okay. I guess I'll break the rules and ask if she is okay.
Break the rules and ask if she is okay. She looks relieved and says, "Thank you, I'm fine, thank you, I need to continue working now." And she's whispering it to you.
I'm trying to think how to ask this. Are you part of this circus troupe?
Yes, I work here. I'm paid to work here. I travel with them. Travel with them.
Oh. Why would you put up with that? You could leave and go to any city that you come to.
I owe the leader, so I can't leave. I must stay.
What do you owe him?
She rattles off a random number of gold. It seems like it's a lot.
Ooh. Think what to do. What would you approximate the amount of gold?
We'll say 800.
Okay.
Since you're gonna keep shooting for a number I don't care to give. 800.
Thank you.
You ask again, it's gonna be 1,000. It goes up every
Sorry.
time. No problem.
Okay.
The whole point is that they are being used for their work, and all of them owe inordinate amounts of gold.
Hmm. What did you do to possibly owe him that much gold?
Because this is going to probably be asked to all of them, they all give you different various tales of basically falling on hard times and this guy saving them, but also saying that they owe him a debt.
Yeah, this seems wrong, but doing the solo. I mean, Viren thinks that they've probably done more than enough to not owe. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of gold to owe.
Give me a persuasion check if Viren is going to try to persuade them from this life of owing a debt.
Yeah, let's do this. I attempt to Okay, yeah, attempt a persuasion roll.
You very easily get all of them to want to leave. Like they don't particularly want to stay and continue owing this debt, but at the same time, the sextuplets are pretty much trapped by the rest of the people actually here at the moment.
So I've convinced the two outside, but the other ones are.
You've convinced all 6 of them.
Okay. They're done with this.
They want to be done with this. They're awaiting a plan for how to get out of this now.
Okay. All right. Does someone else want to do something while I figure that out? What are Elira and Mew doing while I just need like a minute?
Look at Tig trying to push things off. This is not size game. I don't give time for these things. What are you doing? What's your plan?
We're just
Plan?
wandering around looking, I think.
I mean, I can be like, "Where's the city?" We all walk in that direction and just fucking leave. I don't know. Where's the city? That's an escape plan, right? I have spell slots.
As you go to try to get the 6 of them to just walk out towards the city, all 6 of them look at you with trepidation and go, really? That's it? There's no other plan to this? Oh, okay.
I mean, if you give me a little more time, I could come up with a better plan. That's all I'm saying.
And the 6 of them are ready to follow you out.
Okay, let's see. What's the least visible direction that we could? Oh boy, this is very, very visible. Oh god.
Obviously, because the 6 of them now are near you, the 4 armored guards all notice this as well. And go, what are you doing over there? Get back to work, all of you. And then all 6 of them just look right at you, Viren.
Oh boy. Skills that I don't have enough spell slots to take on 4 people.
Hey,
yeah,
B, it's been a bit for that sexing up thing.
Yeah, I mean, I have more questions unless I hear a commotion, I guess. I would like to get these questions in, but I did say that I would have sex with him before I tried that, so...
How long are you wanting this sex to last? When does it fade out of black? When does it fade back
like
in?
30 minutes, so I should have like 25
Oh, alright.
left.
Never mind. Back to Viren then. What's up, Viren?
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely enough time for me to figure out what I was doing. Thanks.
Sorry, Tig. It's a very simple question. How long does your character have sex for? I know the answer to that question.
Is your answer the full 60 minutes?
Nah, man, I got questions.
I would like to talk.
I think it's time to attempt to persuade at least one of them. I think now is a good time to start talking about Mir. This is a good time to start convincing them about Mir. Where? I have my notes are all over the fucking place.
Hold on a second. Actually, I need to. Yeah. This is gonna be funny for B.
Yeah. Just hear Viren yelling about Mir outside.
No. You don't know if his heart's just not in it, despite being charmed or not be, but he's not giving you very good.
Then it ain't gonna take 30 minutes, is it? She will give up relatively quickly if she's not having a good time, because that was the point.
She's super just not having a good time. He for some reason just does not feel into it himself, apparently. So says the roll.
Back to business, I suppose.
You do hear Viren outside shouting about Mir.
Which is always a good sign.
He
alright.
gets off the top of you as you basically kind of shove him off. From his belongings, you do notice a rather brightly colored weapon at the moment. And it just because of the decor and whatnot on it, you think it could potentially be either very valuable or magical.
Hold on, I think I have a spell for that. Oh no, it's identify. That ain't gonna work.
Or you can just pick it up
Alright.
and just see what happens.
Well, I mean, since we're back to business anyway, a couple more questions for you, dear. First of all, what do you expect the sigil to do when you activate it?
I don't know.
Oh, then why?
Because I'm supposed to.
Says who?
I don't know.
How's that possible?
Many things are possible.
That's not an answer to my question.
It's the best answer I can give. You can see, because of course he's charmed, he's literally giving you the best answer he can give you. Like, it's no question there. I see a tiny ass line of frickin'... There's a tiny line on the map that someone's able to see through right now with their vision, and it's annoying me. I think it's Mio.
So,
is it?
It would
my
be you.
question: do
You're
you
so nosy.
not have a choice then? You must do this. You're compelled to do it.
I am paid to do it, yes.
Oh, paid? How much?
I worked out for around 10 platinum pieces for me, and 5 for each of my hirelings.
Is that how you afforded that gorgeous sword you seem to have on your person?
Ah, no. 4 years of traveling around, it gets you some toys.
What's it do?
It's a sword of wounding. It does exactly what it says. It wounds.
God, way to tempt me, huh? Well, good thing I have no plans on fighting you then, isn't it?
If you did, I expect it would be quite the battle.
Yes, well, I'd rather not. Dear, will you stay here for me?
Sure.
I'll be back. So B's gonna get dressed and leave. If it was shorter, do I have like 40 minutes, 30 minutes left till he's not charmed anymore?
We'll say that whole process took like 10 minutes before you were like, yeah, this is done.
Yeah.
You got bored quick. Viren, back to you before B leaves that tent then. Since you are shouting, Mirror! What else are you doing?
Can I add on some thaumaturgy to me trying to convince them to convert to worshipping Mir?
The
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 cantrip.
commoners? The commoners?
Not the commoners, the guards. I'm doing this with the guards.
What are you saying to try to convert them to mirror?
Oh god. That they're obviously, whatever they're doing right now is obviously wrong, but they could still be saved, or oops, they could still be saved, and essentially contribute to society in a better way. I don't have the proper dialogue for this. I'm not ready to fully say that out loud, but something along those lines. That if they worship, if they worship or follow Mir, that they would be forgiven for stuff that they did before, and if they do better, that kind of thing. But he's yelling stuff along those lines and doing the louder voice thing, because that'll help. And I don't know.
They all
More
look.
fucking noises. I don't.
They all look back and forth between each other, and then they look trying to see who's trying to shout from the other side of the tents. Only one of them really has a bead on you right now. And they say, "The fuck? What's a mirror? What? Ha! Nah, we get paid, lady or sir. We don't need your church or whatever the hell it is. Get the fuck out of here and let our workers get back to work." You know what? In fact, yeah, you go get them. Yeah, that's right. All right, yeah. Hey, you. Tabaxi, move out of my way.
Oh,
Out of my way. And he shoves past you. And he 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 goes to get Belgrand.
So do I see this guy as I'm leaving then?
We'll say it lines up around. You walk out of your tent, out of the tent, fully clothed, and you see a person approaching the tent that you just walked out of, and he goes, "Oi, what were you doing in there?"
Oh, Belgrand is a tad indisposed at the moment.
"I believe he shall remain not that way for long, for I have information for him. So go join your fellows and leave. I must tell Belgrand of the transgressions one of your silly people are trying to do here."
What? What are you talking about? They're harmless.
And he walks closer to you. "I don't care if they're harmless or not. They're trying to take our workers away. Now get out of my way."
Oh dear, I'm not going to stop you. That seems utterly stupid. I just
Then he
I don't
tries
think
shoving past you as well. Are you resisting?
I'll let him. No, I'll let him go past me.
Right, he shoves past
Whatever.
you, and he looks in the tent and he says, "Belgrand, huh? We need your help out here." "B asked me to stay." "What? What do you mean by that?" "Yes, B
You
asked
betcha
me to
she did.
stay." "We need your help out here." And I need to roll this to see if he can see if this person's charmed. And you say, and you hear, B, you hear, "Magic user!" being shouted.
Let's go, guys.
Oh boy. Everything's fine
And
out
then
here.
B, you
No
also
idea
hear,
where Viren is, but wherever the fuck he is, let's go there.
B, you also hear, as you're saying, "Let's go, guys," a thunk.
Oh shit.
As you hear Belgrano go, "Ow! What the fuck was that for?" "I'm sorry, sir, you seem to have been charmed." "Oh, really? Alright, go hold him up. I'll be out in a moment." Alright, you guys have 2 rounds to do what you want to do.
Leave.
know
We leave. We're
direction
getting out of
We
here.
can leave from. Did you go
Which-
south?
Which way is the city? I assume it was north? Which way is the city from here?
You would have to head south.
Oh.
The road is to the south of you.
This dynamic lighting is a problem. I can't see around the tents.
Good. That's the point. They're tall.
I know. I mean, they have to end somewhere and we can go around them. They can't go on forever.
I like how Ray and
there's
just not
whatever.
move.
They'll come back eventually. They're just down there like, yeah, they'll get back here eventually. They just want to like ask people questions, right? They can't fuck this up
Baron.
too much.
Ray, 2 will have also moved into the camp, considering you follow 2 around.
You lose.
2 kind of just stands in the middle watching everything happen, though, trying to get a bead on everything going on, really. That's about it, though.
Did 2 give me any instructions?
Unfortunately, no.
Great.
It's fine.
Baron, we should probably go.
Yeah, B has said I think we should go, so she's gonna take her rounds to fucking leave.
Yeah. Where's my...
So these guys all go to basically block off the workers from leaving, but they allow Varen to pass.
No. Isn't there a way? They can't go. We can't go this way. Ah, shit. Oh, so you guys just ditched me up here. Great, thank you. Thank you. I
You were never
appreciate it.
up there. You went up there by yourself.
I
know,
love
but
how
you guys all just left south. You're like, okay, we're leaving, and you just went south.
Also,
That's the way we came! That's the way we came from.
Uh-huh.
I see all of you guys navigating through all this, so I see Mio just literally go here, and Mio's just going
Yeah.
doot, and like navigates through the tents.
Fucking leave.
And then I'm watching you struggle your ass off to try to figure out how to do it. It was the funniest thing ever, because I'm just watching all of you guys, because I can see all of your visions. And I'm just thinking, I bet she's wondering how he actually did that now.
Because I tried to go into one of the tents, it wouldn't let me, so I assumed it was the same with these.
You don't have to go into the tent, you just have to move between them, so like you'd move up here, and you'd be going through.
Okay. Okay. Well, that...
It was just really funny to watch.
Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go.
The workers
Let's
unfortunately
grab-
stay behind.
Come on, let's go. Baron, come on, let's go.
Drag them away.
Dragging them away.
Yeah. I don't have a plan, and my spells do not help
And
me
you
with
see-
this. So.
As you're about to leave the camp, you see a mage pop out of invisibility and go, you know, I don't feel as if I'd win being alone right here against all of you. And he just kind of steps to the side and
Wait,
lets you guys
what?
pass.
We don't want to fight, we just want to leave.
He heard the shout though, so he knows what's going on, and he's just like, all right, go, get out of here.
Baron, come on.
Let's go!
Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on.
And you guys leave the carnival.
Subtlety is not
What
something my character's
the
good at.
world?
Sorry.
Did you do?
He was trying to preach about
Sort
mirror
of
to them,
minor-
and then the guards didn't like that.
That was not what I was doing. That was a part of what I was doing, but there was more to it than that. Is the silence because you want me to continue? I can continue.
Oh no, please tell me about all the useful information you got from this plan of yours.
There would have been no way to really assist helpfully. That's why you didn't get a chance to do it.
They are keeping those workers there by threatening them with debts. I was trying to help them leave.
Alright, and that serves us doing the job we were going to get paid to do how?
It serves my goddess to do the right thing in a situation where people are obviously being taken advantage of.
Well, guess we'll never know what the circus is planning then, will we?
I don't know.
Let's hope whatever they're up to isn't more evil than keeping indentured servants.
I mean, that was
Holy
pretty
fuck,
evil.
Max, give me a deception check, damn! The the sass on those fucking statements.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even think I can contest that. What's my insight? My insight's only +4, so I can't even contest that.
Alright, no contest.
Nope.
I do want some clarification. Has B ever explained to the party that she does that at times to get information?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Darren knows
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how you guys get some of
absolutely.
your jobs. That's also how you guys got some of your jobs.
Absolutely. She also has been extremely clear with you guys that she does not want to betray the confidence of circus workers. So
Sure.
you use your intelligence stats to figure out whether or not you think she's lying if you want.
I +0 intelligence.
B, knowing more, is actually afoot though, and just kind of sassing the hell out of you guys right now. That was funny.
Ray would ask B, did you find any information that would harm us?
Possibly.
Mm.
She won't say anything else further.
To
This
explain
is
what
happening
I'm
as we're
doing.
walking back to town, right? Like,
So I have to explain myself, and B doesn't have to explain anything. I see.
I didn't almost get us. I didn't get us almost in a fight and kicked out of the circus that we are trying to investigate.
I
I
think
distinctly
that
remember somebody calling out magic user.
yeah, I think
Oh.
you charming him actually made it even worse.
Well, if I had had my full time with him and no one had come to get him, I would have convinced him that I just came to talk, which is all I did, and he wouldn't have been that mad about being charmed, would he?
Wouldn't have realized it afterward.
Sure, but part of the work is to make sure they know that it's all in good fun. I wasn't finished with him.
Then why did you leave him?
Oh, because I wanted to talk to my party, which were apparently starting a rebellion.
They were beating a girl.
Kind of wonder how much of this is actually a circus.
Oh, I mean, I think it is. I just think that's not all it is.
It was totally what you walked into was totally the setting up of a circus. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I don't know if Mio's ever seen a circus before, so I can understand the statement. Never mind. I take back what I said.
That's right.
I think the last party was more of a circus. The last Valehelm
Yeah,
party, that is.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Alright, you guys make it back into Riftfell.
Okay.
And what would you guys like to do, since you were heading right back to Riftfell?
We would like to walk into Riftfell.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Alright, Sai, you are now within Riftfell. What would you like to do in Riftfell?
I would like to make sure Sasha is also within Riftfell.
Sasha, by the good graces of Legion, is also in Riftfell.
I would like to say a small prayer to Legion and thank him for the ability for me, for Ray and Sasha to continue to move about Riftfell.
I want to point out that when you say thank him, your mind inks out a little bit, and instead a thank her comes out.
I would like to also addendum the said prayer that I forgot, and I apologize for misgendering my patron.
As we get into town, he is going to. Fuck. There were several and many things that would have been helpful to know.
I mean, we know he's going to fuck. You always fucks.
B is going to suggest to the party that we go see the mayor.
Oh.
Of all people to suggest that, damn, something serious is up.
I'm like really on the fence about this choice for B, but I guess I should just commit to something and not vacillate wildly between two completely opposing ideas.
Would you guys like to take a small break right now?
Please.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
one yes. That's two yes. All right, we're taking like we'll say
No.
like a 10
I
minute break.
refuse.
Outvoted. Legion says take a fucking break.
Oh, my bad, patron. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta listen to your patron, right?
Yes.
Oh, Illyria immediately took off her headset and is rubbing her ears.
Aww.
Yeah, that's why I've slowly gone away from headsets. It's rough.
I have a Bluetooth for my computer now, and I'll probably get one for Illyria too, just so we can move to easier headsets or whatnot, like less
Have
hurty
you-
ones.
Have you tested it?
The Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
On the
literally got a
PC.
Bluetooth USB stick. That's what I'm using for my PlayStation controllers now.
No, I mean the quality of the headset. Every Bluetooth headset I've tried has been garbage.
Oh no! I'm just getting it for like headphones specifically.
Oh, got
Yeah,
it. Got it.
that's what I've got. I use it for the headphones, and then I've got my streamer setup that you guys make fun of me about for the mic.
The Yeti? Yeah, I'll probably reset up my Yeti at that point too.
The best thing about that V is now that I know that's your setup, I know exactly what they were talking about when you're leaning back. I can easily vision it in my mind. Of
Yeah,
why
every time
you
he leans
suddenly
back away
become
from the
quieter.
mic.
Mm-hmm.
And we force him to lean forward just so he can talk. Alright, take a break, guys.
Okay.
I mean, you joke, but it's really good. You saw what I did with Jermaine when I walked away from my microphone and started rooting through things. Like it kind
Can
of.
we like? I want that sexy voice back. Who said that? I want that back.
That was V.
Yeah.
So,
What are you talking
Bring,
about?
bring,
Oh,
Oh my god.
Damn.
ASMR here. Mm.
yeah, right.
Mm.
V is trying to resist laughing now.
Who's doing sexy voice?
Oh, you gotta repeat it because Lyria missed out on it.
I don't know. I don't think I want to.
Oh man.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Isn't that sexy?
No, I think there's a little bit of pop.
Yeah, there's a reverb to it.
Yeah,
Like it can mess with your ears.
unfortunately, you have too good of a mic. You need a filter. I forgot what they call them.
I've got a pop filter, but when I've got my mouth practically on top of the pop filter, it's most likely not doing a whole lot.
You're like eating the mic? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Basically, yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, this just sounds like me. Okay, I'm leaving again. Bye.
Bye. So good timing.
so we're just coming back at 8 o'clock, whichever on the hour.
Or just whenever everyone's back.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, V.
Hello.
Well, I guess B is gonna betray the circus.
Betray?
Well, she just really didn't want to have to use this information this way, but
I have to ask, isn't charming the circus leader also kind of like a betrayal?
no, because I had no intention of using the information until I found out that it was world-endingly bad. Like,
Well,
even if I had had the chance to make sure that he wasn't upset about giving me information, I would sit on it. But since I don't know that,
kind of feel like activating the sigil is a bad thing.
right, exactly. Like, she has a code, but she also thinks that, given how
Back.
drastically bad it was when we interacted with that other thing, like, that's probably pretty much the only thing that guy could have told her that she would be like, okay, well, I guess we have to handle this. I guess I can't just sit on this information like I was planning to.
How dare that guy have pertinent information?
Yep.
No, it's fine. It's the way that it went. I needed to figure out how my character felt about it.
So how'd you guys feel about Kyo? Not the story aspects of it, just the fight aspect of it.
That was interesting and fun.
Yeah, we made it, so that's always good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I
there
was
were definitely
really-
some interesting dynamics in that one.
I was really scared of killing Sox's character, so that's most of what I was worried about.
And now Sox isn't gonna make it at all.
Oh no.
Poor
Well,
guy.
that
He works too
sort
hard.
of sucks. That puts all of Ray's story on hold. Sai, have you been keeping notes about that? Are you back?
Seems like a no.
Mm-mm.
I'm getting a quesadilla in 1 minute, and I'm excited.
Yay!
I just heated up leftovers.
Well, since Brett went out last night and didn't make me a quesadilla while I DM'd, I was like, can I have it tonight? I want a quesadilla so bad.
Since I had to go to the grocery store anyways, I picked up one of the grocery store soups and a sandwich. And just had that. Something easy.
Yeah, that's always nice.
I have my headset back on.
I think we're still waiting on Sai anyways.
Totally wasn't sure if Bex was going to try to steal the sword or not.
Oh, I fucking thought about it. But like I said, I was hoping that B would have the chance to make sure that he knew it was all cool once the charm was done, so we could, like, just leave. So I wanted to be like,
Sorry.
give it to me and walk out, but then I was like, well, then these guys will be coming after us. We're not hiding our identities at all, and like, that's not really how she rolls.
Oh yeah. You told them what tavern you work at.
Yeah, no, absolutely I did. That's why, again,
That's a problem.
the best laid plans, as they say. So I think we should go see the mayor.
Varen's gonna go live somewhere else for a while because he doesn't need to sleep, so he doesn't really need a tavern room.
So splitting the party to be safe.
Oh, you better believe it.
All right, I'm here. If you're waiting for me, I apologize.
That's okay.
Had a nice, comfortable, uncomfortable conversation with my roommate.
Uh-oh.
Everything okay?
Oh, it's fine. It's one of those conversations. I mean, it's not really uncomfortable. Neither of us could make each other uncomfortable. Like there are so many things we know about each other. It's one of those. Anyways, he went to a sales marketing convention, and they're talking about how to get into pitch sales at them based on their objections and how to really understand somebody and then work on what questions or what things you have to do to get into their minds. So
Is this like an ethics discussion?
I mean, we've had those, but it was more like talking about how you would work for, or how would you work on people who are visual or sensory based. And we were talking about like, I can be your security blanket and help you sleep at night. And that's where the conversation started going. It's like, okay.
Like, okay, this is too weird for me, bye.
I mean, it wasn't weird, it was just funny.
So bad news, Sox probably won't be here today, so keep a note of all the stuff that you and him need to talk about, and I will probably just, if he does show up sometime later tonight or whatnot, if we're both still awake, probably see if I can drag you, him, and me into a chat room and we can have those conversations.
Or be
You're cutting out. Is everyone cutting out?
I
I don't know.
No, it's just Sai.
Sai.
Bye,
Just
Silent.
Bye,
Sai
Sai.
died.
Nope, still
Sai's,
bad.
No,
Sai's
the
robot.
robot.
Try leaving and coming back.
The robot has taken over.
Uh-oh.
He is
Did
now.
your internet connection cut out?
You're new.
It seems stable.
Yeah, now it's okay.
You sound better.
It dropped to like 2 and
Yikes.
was there for a while.
Alright, so starting over from that, you actually had something for B?
So this is for Bex out of character, not be in character. But when you had talked to the drow and the drow was really looking you over, for a brief moment, Ray was reaching for her weapon, but then stopped herself.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Alright.
That's it.
So, picking up, I think B wanted to say something to the group, or ask something of the group at large.
All right, so since that didn't end the way I planned, I guess I can't do any of what I was planning, so I think we should go see the mayor, and I think we should do it quickly.
Okay.
We will fill in the group what she learned from the guy.
That
Alright,
sounds bad.
so you guys...
That's
Since that he seemed a little upset as we were leaving, I would assume they plan to accelerate their timeline quite a bit.
Uh-oh.
probably. Especially since they most likely know of what they told you.
Know where that symbol is.
Well, I assume underneath the castle where the people go and never come back.
Was that something out of character we knew?
Yeah, you guys knew it already.
Oh, I
Yeah.
missed that
The
part.
mayor
I'm sorry.
told us that. I think she said either people didn't come back or if they did, they didn't remember anything from when they went into that part of the castle or something along those lines.
Given how dangerous the sigil we encountered was, I assume that's what's causing the effect underneath the castle.
Did we also know whether people voluntarily went underneath there?
They have workers working on it, so I think so.
Then who is the people that were coming back without their memories or what?
There are no longer workers going that deep. The construction of the castle for reparations has basically just abandoned that portion from what the mayor has told you guys. Workers that were coming out of there were actually more magically inclined, so the things they have forgotten has always seemed to be basically their spells or any access they had once had to magic.
Oh,
That sounds very familiar.
oh no! That means the one we saw in the well wasn't activated? Or was it? Because it already did that.
It looked pretty active when you were down there.
So there are 2 sigils.
At least, if there's
But-
not more.
But it's weird because if they were having that, if we saw one that seemed to be active, and that caused the thing that happened to Tu and Elira, but if they're going to do something with this one, either it's something different or that kind of effect can still happen. It wasn't that wall of when you throw things through it, things disappear. That wasn't what was causing that. Maybe it was the sigil itself.
It's possible.
We won't know until we see it. I think we're gonna have to see whatever it is to know. But we know not to cast magic at it now.
That's real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think even if we see it, we won't really know much more other than we know for sure that there's 2 of them. Well, there's...
I think the idea is for either us or the castle guards to keep these people from activating it more than anything else.
Do we
Yeah.
trust the mayor?
Do we have a reason not to trust the mayor?
Everything should be distrusted.
No
She
way to
even
live
know.
alone.
Maybe we should ask her where she got the information that they were going to steal from her castle. Might be interesting to know where that came from.
Yeah, that's for a traveling circus to know that about that beforehand. That's
Oddly specific.
yeah. I would have made more sense if it was just knew that somebody was going to be in town soon. That probably would have been more believable. But we won't know until we ask and find out.
Oh yeah, sure. In conversation when I have a mouthful of cookie.
No worries.
Cookie.
Peanut butter Oreos, no less.
Oh.
Which I think my wife might be about to steal one. You can. You're gonna want milk too. You may as well get up and get it. I'm not gonna hand you all of them. Alright. So you guys are on your way to the castle then, correct? Like this whole conversation was happening en route to castle?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You are, of course, you know, like all good castles would have, are stopped by guards at the door to the entrance of the castle. What's your business?
Oh dear, we need to see the mayor if you don't mind.
State your names.
Mew.
Stay. Baron. Do we state our names? Does anyone not
Yes.
state their name or state a different name?
Does Ray state her name?
Ray's dead.
Ray died again.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Yes.
Alright, so you all state your names. Recognition lights up his face, and he allows you guys to pass. When you get inside, a servant escorts you through the castle to the mayor's office. She says, "Oh, hello. I didn't expect to see you today. How are you guys doing? How's Lana and Leanna? Did you guys do what you needed to do? You're all quiet. What's wrong?"
So many things.
Okay, let's start with the first thing that you would like to say that's wrong.
Bex is lit up, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive she is muted.
She went to
I
get a
can't be
quesadilla.
muted. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
My mic came slightly out because my hair got caught in it. That's cool.
Damn your hair. Cut it all off. I'm kidding.
No.
Don't do that.
Fuck no. Fuck. He's gonna say, well, we mostly came to get more information about what's going on underneath the castle.
Oh yeah? In what sense? I've already told you basically all I know.
Refresh my memory. Are you aware of a sigil under your castle, or are you just aware that there's something bad down there?
A what under what? I have what kind of a sigil?
Hey team, did we tell the mayor about the one we found in the well?
No.
Nope.
Uh,
Good job.
We did not.
We did
You
not.
definitely did not.
Okay.
Mio got scolded for telling too much,
Yeah.
so she didn't say anything.
Is this where Mio looks over at B like blamingly? Like, oh really?
Well, I can't fucking retcon it, so let's just move on.
We're doing this.
Doing it live. Her ears are peaked with interest. A sigil, you say?
I have a suspicion that whatever's going on under your castle is under pretty much immediate threat.
By the carnival troupe?
By someone.
Process of elimination would say the carnival troupe. You know, the ones that I've caught rumor of actually wanting to do something in my castle.
He shrugs.
Is there a particular reason why she is defending a guilty party here?
These rumors, exactly.
I've already told you. Do I need to repeat myself?
Yes, I actually was not feeling well that day. I do need to hear that particular piece of information again.
Look up the frickin' group notes. They're in there. It's basically just rumor. Doesn't really say where the rumor came from or
okay.
anything like that.
There were no specifics on that?
She elaborated that it could be specifically more than just wanting her treasures.
Interesting. Why did you think that they would come through the castle that way and not through a part of the castle more accessible from like the ground level?
Okay, couple questions. What do you mean by that way? What way is that way?
Okay, can I get a clarification out of character? She told us that she wanted us to check out that part of the castle that's all like crumbling and needs to be repaired. That's what
Yeah?
she thought they would come in through?
No.
That's not what she said? I thought that she wanted us to check that out because that's where she thought they would come through to like steal stuff. These are
No.
these are two completely different thoughts that she was like, check this out and this, and they were totally unrelated.
She wants you to check out where the construction is happening beyond the construction, because the construction is currently blocking off the area of the castle where people have basically been either getting killed or have been coming back without a memory of things.
And
They were two separate jobs. Period.
2 separate jobs. Okay, so they had no relation to each other.
No, not until it kind of tied itself together at the camp after B had told you that it kind of tied itself together.
Okay, I thought they were
Yeah.
related from the beginning.
No, that was an assumption that was made at that point then.
Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Sorry.
No problem. Don't need to apologize.
Miser, I hate to do this to you, but can you describe the room we're in?
So if you can imagine what would be an ornate looking office in basically any like any stuck up attorneys or stuck up businessman CEO's office, that pretty much, just without all the tech.
Ray's going to look around boredly and see if there's anything interesting that pertains to any of this. Any paperwork, any maps, any discussions, anything on her desk.
She sees actually no, wait, give me an investigation check before you do that.
Okay.
You almost got that for free.
On the mayor's desk, you actually see some architecture of the castle, what seemingly looks to be what the mayor was poring over before you guys walked in, of what could be the ruined part of the castle and the architecture and how it's proceeding with the construction around it. Basically, things are marked off with what would be how they are proceeding with walling it off further, and then past that, how they are fortifying it.
Okay.
I need. Never mind. I don't need. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wouldn't see it. Would definitely see it. Would definitely see it. Wouldn't see it. Wouldn't see it. Wouldn't see it. That's a sword. That's not even a player.
That's.
I still had the Sword of Wounding page up so I could give B the information. So Ray, you're usually keen on looking around at things for threats, but this is a different sort of looking around that you just did here, correct?
Yep.
This is actually something that Mio passively has just noticed, as well as Elira. Moving on, is there anything that you all needed here today? This is actually, I think we're good. You can actually go down there and investigate if you wanted, especially if you're saying that the culprits might arrive today. That might be bad though. You might get trapped in. Are you sure you want to try to? There's a lot going on.
Well, to be honest, I was kind of hoping to suggest that you just put that location under better guard than usual, but it sounds like your typical guards aren't safe to go down there. Is that right?
We have stopped sending guards down there for quite a while now. The only time guards are down there is when they're there to watch over the people fortifying the walls, and then they're all only on one side of it, and then everyone comes up at the same time. No one is left behind.
Sounds like the safe way to do that.
We do still have an entrance because the wall obviously isn't fully finished yet, what with building the wall and fortifications to it. But so if you'd like to go down, we have an area where you could definitely proceed through if you would like, or if you want to also remain to guard the castle for a bit, that's your prerogative.
Do you have any maps of what the castle, what the layout used to be like, or maybe
Used to
currently
be like?
still is? Or currently, I'm gonna need another clarification because I'm not familiar with the city. Is the castle are they repairing it, or are they doing something, changing it? The parts that they're fixing, are they changing it, or is it the same layout?
it's the same layout. We're just walling it off. There's an entrance, and then from that entrance, there's a set of doors that you would basically get to the fully blocked off part. We're basically walling off that entrance, as it were, right now.
Mhm.
And
We've
do
got
you
about 20 feet of it done. We need about another 10 feet to go, and then we're good, hopefully.
do you have any maps of what the interior should be like?
Give me a second. She rifles through her papers that she has that Ray was just partaking of looking at. And man, I'm super lost on what I'm trying to find right now. There. Oh yeah, no, sure. Just freeze as you're trying to open frickin' photo. Would you like to open now, maybe?
Hmm?
The most recent thing I can find, because we haven't really been down there in a very long time to map out the rest of it, especially what with people disappearing, is really just the entrance. So, I'm sorry, but from the wall itself, this is about all you would be able to see at the moment. She hands you a
Well,
paper.
we'll take it.
Well,
Great. This is very informative. Thank you.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
well, maybe we should go ahead and just check on it and confirm things, and then we'll be able to go from there.
Before we leave, can I have insight check the mayor just to get a sense of whether or not she's hiding stuff from us?
Sure.
A good point with what Ray was saying earlier. Can I also do a roll of some sort of insight?
To find what specifically?
Any sense of lying or withholding information if they seem like they're not telling us something or lying.
Sure.
I can't tell. I have no clue.
Alright, so yeah, definitely doing variance first because that's easier. Yeah, definitely can't tell if she's lying or not. She's totally truthful, and you're hanging on every word in the belief that she is completely correct.
Yep.
B, yours is a bit more intricate. You don't really believe that she's lying. If she is withholding information, she doesn't really realize it per se. Like you'd be basically just going around in circles trying to ask her for more information. She'd be giving you the same stuff.
Great, thank you.
I say per se a lot. I don't want that to be my catchphrase, but damn it, it's happening this game.
Noted.
Nice.
Nice.
Noted.
Alright, so
Okay.
are you guys actually wanting to proceed down there, or?
We're already here, we might as well, right?
Might as well, since we're here.
Okay. Then the mayor personally escorts you down there to the wall that's being built. You're brought before it. It's actually like a 10-minute walk from where you guys were. You finally go through all the passages, go down a little bit more. You're basically, because of what you are expecting from knowing that there is a massive hole that is beside the castle, you're basically traversing the castle down, angling towards that hole. And you are led to that passed away where the construction's happening, and she basically says, "All right, this is it. Is there anything else I can do to help you?"
I think that might be it for now, unless anybody else had anything.
How long do you think? Maybe we should let her know that if we're not out of here in a certain amount of time, maybe to let somebody know who isn't in here.
Miser, I do want to do one other thing. Does she look like she's wearing anything important or have any keys on her?
Well, she's wearing her normal mayoral garb, whatever that might be. Can you specify a bit more on the important aspect?
So any like basically any not I guess sigils wouldn't be a bad idea. Any sigils or any
She has a signet ring, and it does not look like what the sigils look like.
Okay. Other than that, have I seen her present anything that's like, hey, I'm the mayor and this shows me as the mayor? Or is that the signet ring?
Just the signet ring, really. That's
Okay.
her sign of nobility. You might expect, because it's usually a thing with all nobles, is that they have a scroll of pedigree, because there are apparently dogs in this world. It's so confusing. Nobles actually get a fucking scroll of pedigree to show their nobility.
Is it possible to slip that off of her finger?
The signet ring?
Yes.
You can definitely try.
How
Really good.
difficult is this? Like, oh god, you good? Does Ray like look at that going? Risk reward, like is the risk super high? The reward's like, eh.
We give her one of those really firm two-handed handshakes and be like, "Thank you for everything you've done for us," and try to pull it off.
The risk is high, and you'd probably have no clue what the reward would be for at the moment.
Can I know this is so much metaing, but is this like one of those? Can I understand if that would be a straight roll or a bad roll?
Oh, I wish I could assist you on this.
When would you be trying to do it?
Basically, when she's about to leave, I would accidentally bump into her.
That would be a straight roll then. I would need a deception and from the deception I could tell you if it would be a straight or bad roll.
Okay.
So give me a deception roll.
Oh.
All right, it will be a straight roll. You
I'm
give me
doing
a
it.
sleight of hand.
I'm fucking doing it.
Do it. Do it. I believe in you.
And I'm adding 18.
Nice. Good job.
Well, that drops down to 1d6.
It's all worth it.
God, a fucking 2.
That's incredible.
All right, so this is very unlike Ray. All of you see Ray basically try to head out the door at the same time as the mayor does, and she actually accidentally bumps into her. And as she does it, I think it's only Mio sees this. No, Olyra sees it too, and I think one other might passively. I can't remember who has a passive 18. But basically, Ray bumps into the mayor, kind of quiet about it, but tries to walk out the door at the same time anyways, passes it off as her own nonchalance, as it would be. And the mayor is missing a ring on her finger now.
Noted.
Who else has that? There's like 2 people that are that high. So yeah, Mio and Olyra are the only 2? Yeah, Mio and Olyra are the only 2 that saw that.
I want to say my passive
mine's only
perception
4.
sucks, but I wonder if my character would know based on
I have
backstory if he would see
all of
it.
your tabs open right now. This is not a roll, this is only passive.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
high
yeah.
enough passive.
I only have proficiency. I don't have expertise.
I don't put points into wisdom.
I have observant.
Yeah, frickin' Mio sees everything.
You have it, so I don't have to take it.
So Add 1 signet ring, and I will give you the description of the signet later, Ray, to your inventory. I have a really important question.
Okay.
Do you?
This next combat, because it's going to be a combat, is going to be long. Would you like to call the game here and wait for Sasha next week?
Probably, because I
Or the
may
next 2 weeks from now, sorry.
I may kill 2 if I am.
Well, it's just the
using 2
more we
again.
go into this, the more RP we're going to need to have as well. And
I think it would make more sense.
while I said I
I'm-
could RP for 2, I can't RP those important of choices, considering it's like involving like Ray's quote unquote freedom, so to speak, and things like that.
That might be better for Socks to actually be around for.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm having kind of a bad pain day today, so I wouldn't mind a shorter game anyway.
That's
I didn't expect Kiyu's combat to last too long. I figured that would be either a beatdown one way or the other. But this next one, ooh, this next one I've already had planned before even the Kiyu fight. I'm super ready for this one.
yeah, because Socks was gonna be back soon, then that would be one thing. But if he's expecting to miss the entire thing, then
Yeah,
Probably.
it sounds like he thinks he's not gonna be showing up at all.
yeah.
Then it's unfortunate, but we will call the game here for tonight. We will pick up from later on. Hopefully, if Sox is back, we will do a short retcon